good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. It's as early and I couldn't sleep, so I decided to do a live. Hopefully, today's live will go better than yesterday's live. But I'm here because I can't sleep, so I figured I'd do a little live this morning. It definitely will not be as long as it was yesterday. Um, I mean, I thought I had a good show yesterday. Um, not everybody has to agree and get along, but if you're wanting to talk, then you can talk. Doesn't mean I have to say anything. It just happened on my panel. So, but I enjoyed having everyone up on panel. I thought I had a good live yesterday. So today I'm just trying to keep it more calm and relaxed. So, but good morning, everyone. I hope you're oh, excuse me, sorry. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday morning. Hello to the people in the bushes. I appreciate you, whether you like me or not. Thank you. Good morning, Chad. How are you? I can't believe you're up so early. What you doing up this early, Chad? Hope everything's going good for you over there. So, I mean, people can come and chat. They don't have to hide in the bushes. Like, I understand why some people hide in the bushes, and that's fine. I mean, I appreciate it either way. So, and the link is pinned if anyone wants to come up. Just throwing that out there. Oh, okay, Chad. That explains it. And if you all want to take a gander at my avatar picture, that is me with the last known payphone. Last known payphone is in that picture with me. You don't see those anymore. So, just saying. So, yeah, I got a picture with the last known telephone. You know, there ain't many payphones left like that. Not that I've seen. I haven't seen a payphone in years, years and years. So, yeah, I had to take a picture when I found it. So, good morning to everyone that's just came in. Good morning, Jonathan. How are you doing this morning, hon? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good this morning. I just couldn't sleep, so decided I'd do a live and see if I can do a chill live today instead of a crazy live, I guess is what I want to say. But I appreciate everybody that was in chat yesterday. I appreciate everybody that was in the bushes yesterday. And it's the same today. I tell everyone that every day I do a live. So you are appreciated, whether you like me or not. If you're in the bushes, if you're in chat, thank you for the view. Janie AR, good morning, honey. Are you staying warm? That's a question to you, Jonathan and Chad. I hope y'all are staying warm. So it was chilly yesterday morning, but then went up to like 78, 79 yesterday. And when I got up this morning, it said it was 74. So I hope y'all are staying warm. Y'all, please hit that like button. It's free of charge. So, but I'm glad to see y'all in here this morning. What's everybody doing today? Good. You better be, Jonathan. So, what are does anyone have any plans today, or are you guys all snowed in? I don't think I'm going to do anything today. Sunday, normally I just like vacuum mop and that's it because I do the rest of, I clean my house every day. but all I need to do is sweep and mop. Everything else is already still cleaned, so I just gotta sweep and mop. My dog sheds like crazy. So, so did everybody have a good night last night? Shout out to No Life Mike, by the way. He did a live yesterday, and I was there for it. I was so happy to see him live. No, the snow is gonna be nice today. No snow, it's gonna be nice today. That's cool. That's cool, Jamie. That's awesome. Any day without snow is a good day, in my opinion. But yes, shout out to my best friend and my big brother, No Life Mike. He did a live yesterday and it was amazing. So if y'all didn't see it, y'all missed out, but it was a really good live. He doesn't go live a lot. So it's like if I catch his live, I just feel so good about it because I always support No Life Mike and I miss him doing lives every morning like he used to in the beginning. So it's like a special treat when Mike does a live. So love you, No Life Mike. And there were some wonderful people in No Life Mike's chat. There was Marianne, Jen, Lady Tracy, CTG. Jonathan, weren't you there? I thought you were there. Oh, by the way, Jonathan, did you get a hold of Sam Champion and let him know that like I must be blocked, but I was at his live? Did you ever get to speak to him? No Life Mike's chat is all chicks. Not always, but you got to remember, Janie, me, Marianne, Lady Tracy, Jen, Heather, like we all come from No Life Mikes. Like that's the community that we are from. So yeah, you would see, Janie, Jonathan was there. He's not a chick. Oh, you messaged him, but nothing back yet. Okay. Yeah, yeah, Janie. Yeah, we're all from there. But yeah, there's a lot of women in his chat. But Jonathan was there. CTG was there. I think the only one that wasn't there was Caparo, which was really weird. But I didn't stay for the whole live either. I had to go and do some stuff. So I was there for like an hour and then I had to leave. But Caparo was the only one that I noticed that was missing. So his lives are more around gaming. So, like, he's playing a game on the live. So, if you're into that stuff, then you would like the lives. I don't pay attention to the video game because it's too many players, it's too much motion, it messes with my eyes, so I just focus on the chat. But but yeah, it was a good live yesterday. You still watch him? Hell yeah. I try to make it to his lives. Like I have an alert on my live, and for some reason, if I miss it, Marianne, Heather, or Jen will send me the link in IG to make sure that I, don't miss it because of the way YouTube is. I'm sorry, y'all. That's the broken fucking sprinkler that the irrigation fucking goddamn people can't figure out how to fix. I'm sorry. It's really loud and annoying. I apologize. It's dumb. Like they never fix them. They'll like look at them, see that they're not doing what they're supposed to do, but they never fully fix it. It's retarded. so, so did everybody have a good night last night? What'd y'all do last night? I ate dinner with my boyfriend, watched a movie, and then I went to bed. So went right to sleep. So I hope everyone had a good night last night. My friends, they went freaking 3.5 hours away to go to a medieval fair. And my friend, he's really into that. So he wears a kilt to the medieval fair and like all the garb that you would wear if you were back in medieval times. And it was pretty funny because this was the first year his girlfriend went with him and he made her dress all up. She was not very happy about the whole situation, but neither would I because my friend, like, he goes commando with his kilt and shit like that. So yeah, I wouldn't if I was his girlfriend, I wouldn't have been too pleased to go, but he's really into that shit. So I know he had a good time and he always brings me something back from the medieval fair. So, but we have the medieval fair that comes down here. It comes down, I think, in June. So I was surprised they drove so far away when in June it will be a 15-minute drive away. So, and if anyone feels like hitting the panel, the link is pinned. You don't have to hit the panel if you don't want to, but it's there for anyone that wants it. So, yeah, I had some errands to run yesterday, and my live went so long yesterday. I didn't even realize it was that long until like everybody got off panel. I was like, holy snikes. So, but other than that, I had a good evening. I don't really think we have anything planned for today. Shout out to my girl Rock On. Rock On, I love you. If you hear this, I love you, sis. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I want to do today. Sunday is normally the day that we go feed the ducks, but I don't think we're going today. So, yeah, we go down to the stock where we sprinkled my grandfather's ashes at, and there's all these ducks that are on the beach, and you can feed them. Some are Muscovy ducks, which Muscovy ducks are mean as fuck, but then there's regular ducks, and they'll come right up to you and take the food right out of your hand. So I love ducks. At one point, it was back in 2022, I had two ducks and I had 11 chickens. So I've even got a picture of me holding one of the chickens. It's up on my IG, on my YouTube. So, but yeah, I miss having my ducks and chickens. Now I just have my dog, little man, who's spoiled as hell. He's so spoiled. He's spoiled rotten. So, but yeah, yesterday was crazy, y'all. I did not mean for any of that to happen on my channel. I did not know that was going to happen. I didn't set it up with anyone to happen. It just happened. So there's that. If anyone was wondering, I did not set anyone up. It wasn't nothing like that. And, if they want to fight, they can fight. I didn't get in the middle of it, neither did Sly. We kept our mouth shut. So, but I will not be talking about her anymore. I don't have anything to say about her. So I'm just going to leave that there. I will not be talking about her, period. Now, am I going to talk about the live that happened yesterday? Yeah, but I am not talking about Paula, period. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It was a good live. It's the first time on my channel ever that I've done a 5-hour live. So, but things went a little out of control. Good morning, Allied Master Computer. How are you doing this morning? I don't know if you're a guy or a girl, so I'm just going to say, how are you doing this morning? If I knew you were a girl, I would tell you good morning, girl. If you were a guy, I would say good morning, sir. So, whichever it is, good morning to you. Oh, man. Y'all, I smoked some of that blackberry kush before I set up this live. I am stoned to the bone. Nothing much, Allied Master Computer. I'm just going to call you AMC if that's all right with you. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Do you mind calling me calling you AMC? It's just that your name's kind of long. But if you don't want me to call you that, I won't. I'll respect, whatever you want to be called. So, but yeah, I can't wait for these stupid sprinklers to go off. They're so annoying, you guys. But at least right now, because the sprinklers are going off, the birds ain't going crazy. So, so anyone have any plans today? Any plans? Y'all just chilling or what? And if y'all could please hit that like button, I would truly appreciate it. Um, it means a lot to me when y'all hit the like button. It does. And I appreciate everyone that does hit the like button. You never make plans. Neither do I, Janie. Like, I try not to make plans because if I make plans, I always get fucked up somehow. So, like, we might talk, like, yesterday, we were like, well, maybe we'll go feed the ducks. Maybe we'll do this. It's always a maybe. We don't ever say, yes, we're definitely doing this because shit can change on a dime. So, I just try to come up with a few different plans and then throw them out there to see, like, really not plans, ideas, I guess. Yeah, you just float through the day. That's kind of how I am. If we do anything, it's normally spontaneous because, like I said, like the only plans I ever make is if I'm going to a concert. That's the only time when I set up plans like months and months in advance. My kids' birthday parties, those are the only things I make plans for. Otherwise, I'll be like, hey, would you want to do this or this or this? And if nobody wants to do this, that, or the other, then I just chill. So I have one friend, she's like meticulous when it comes to plans. She even like writes down an itinerary and shit. She's crazy, but I love her. So, but yeah, I kind of just do that too, Janie. I kind of just float through the day. The only things I know I have to do during the day is take my dog out and, of course, vacuum and mop because of all the dog hair that sheds. He's not a long haired dog, his hair's really short, but it's black. And I have all white tile, which I hate having tile because I don't like grout. But, this is an apartment, it's not my own place. So, but yeah, because he's got black hair, you can see it. So I'm addicted to vacuuming. I'm OCD about keeping my house clean. I'm really OCD about it, like bad OCD. So, so I don't know if anyone else has like cleaning issues where they're OCD about how things are cleaned and where they're put and stuff like that. I'm just kind of OCD when it comes to that. Y'all, I was at the store yesterday and they had some of the cutest fucking gnomes. Like, if I had had more money on me, I would have bought some gnomes yesterday. Gnomes are my weakness. Some people collect action figures, some people collect baseball cards, you know, sports memorabilia. I collect gnomes. So are you, Jonathan? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I am a gnome fanatic. I love gnomes. I have so many different gnomes, it's unreal. I have like every holiday gnome you can think of. I have some gnomes with like scuba gear and fishing poles that are like sit in my kitchen window. Like I said, I just got one that's got the glitter hat. It's not glitter, it's sequins where you can rub it one way and it's one color, and then you rub it the other way and it's another color. And she's wearing like a St. Patrick Day outfit with long red hair braids. I got that one. You collect money? Well, shit, Janie, I collect money too, but I also collect gnomes. I don't know what it is about them. I just love them. I think they're so cute. I have a shit ton of China dolls. Becky G, um, her grandma would give me a China doll every year at Christmas, and I have them all boxed up and put away because they're really old. But yeah, I have those, and I have like I bought Cabbage Patch Kids for each one of my daughters and for my granddaughter because if you don't know about the Cabbage Patch Kids, it comes with a birth certificate in it, and it will tell you what date the Cabbage Patch was born on. So I bought one for each of my kids, and the birth certificate says they're born on my child's birthday. So, oh, I like fairies too. I have a Tinkerbell tattooed on my leg with my daughter's initials, and on my hip I have a huge naked fairy that takes up my whole hip. I do. My mom does stained glass. She's made me a stained glass fairy. But yeah, like I like fairies too. I have a lot of fairies because I used to collect them when I was collecting dolls. Like I have one of Tinkerbell. She's in a snow globe and she's unwrapping a present, and the snow globe looks like a present. I got that from the Disney store back in 2005. So, but yeah, I do like fairies. I have them tattooed on my body, Janie. I'm into fairies. I have two fairy tattoos. I have a unicorn tattoo. So, you don't like Tinkerbell? What? I love Tinkerbell, but my daughter, when she was little, she really liked Tinkerbell. So when I had her initials done, I had Tinkerbell put above her initials. My son has a red rose and a blue rose above his initials. My youngest daughter's initials have a big lotus flower above her initials, and then my granddaughter's initials are on my wrist. And I didn't put anything like any kind of character or anything above it, and that's because my son did my granddaughter's tattoo on my wrist, and he's good at tattooing, but like not if it's something small and intricate. He can't really like do that. He's better with bigger pieces. So I just had him do her initials. I wrote them and he did them. So I have her initials on my wrist. But yeah, I've always liked Tinkerbell. That's crazy that you don't like Tinkerbell, Janie. You'll have to send me a thing on IG of like what kind of fairies you're in, and I'll try to get my mom to make you one out of stained glass. I have my daughter's name with a red feather hanging off of it on my back. Yeah, me and my oldest daughter, we have matching tattoos. It's a pink feather that has like a little heart that's like connected to it, and we have it on the side of our ribs. So, but yeah, I have all of my kids' initials. I even have my mom's initials and my stepdad's initials, and my stepdad has passed away now, but yeah, I have their initials as well. I put my parents and my children because your parents are always going to be your parents and your kids are always going to be your kids. I learned my lesson about putting people's names on my body really early in life. You just don't do that. If you do that, you curse the relationship. Even tattoo, like if you look up like tattoo lore, it will say that in tattooing, it's not a good idea to get names of like your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. So, but yeah, Janie, I have 30 tattoos. So, yeah, facts, no names. Like you can do your kids. That's it. Like I don't have any men's names on me. Thank God. I would have never have done that, but I have like a matching Japanese symbol that means couple that I had with my ex-husband of 15 years. He still has his tattoo of it, and I still have mine. And it's just because it's all in black and it's hard to cover up. Like his is a lot bigger than mine, and it's like right towards his elbow. So we've just left those there. We never did names. We did the Japanese symbol for couple. So, and then I have like the Japanese symbol for sister. I have in Thai the writing they use. I have one that means mother, one that means crazy, and one that means pain. I have 8 counting a cover up. Oh God, girl, I've got like 3 cover ups out of the 30 tattoos I have, but I won't ever stop. I just really enjoy getting tattoos. So I don't do the body piercings and shit though, because, for surgery, stuff like that, you got to take the body piercings out. And, if the hole closes, well, then you spend all that money for nothing. So I'd rather spend the same amount of money and get a nice tattoo that's going to be there forever. You know, my daughter has her septum pierced in her nose, and she had that, and then she got one like in the middle of her chin. And when she got it, I told her, I was like, it looks like the piercing is too long for where it is. She's like, oh no, it's just swelling. And when the swelling went down, she could tell that the lady didn't do it right. So she just took it out and let it heal over. So that's the other reason why I don't do piercings, because of that shit. So, and I won't do any face tattoos. I think face piercings on a person, like, they could be the sexiest person alive. You start putting, like, your eyebrow and all of that kind of crap, I find that unattractive. Like, my daughter's, hers is really small. It's like an 18 gauge, which is really small. Um, and it's cute because it's small because she's small. Like, if she did, like, a big bull ring, it would look retarded. But she's done that one, but I think she's up to like 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's got like 10 tattoos now, 10 or 11. And I'm excited because I'm taking my youngest daughter as soon as she turns 18 this year to get her first tattoo done. So it's a tradition. I did it with my daughter and I did it with my son. So I'm doing it with my youngest too. So I used to do piercings and no thank you, never again. Janie, I had my nose pierced like on the side when I was like 15, and I had it in for like 2 weeks and I realized it looked stupid and I took it out and thank God the hole closed up. And after that, I was like, no face piercings ever again. Like, I don't, my belly button's not pierced, my tongue's not pierced, like, I don't have anything else pierced. So I did get one piercing. It's in a private area, and I only did that because when my kids got older, if they say they want tattoos, well, I'm tattooed and their fathers are tattooed. So all we can really do is say, okay, wait until you're 18. But like none of us have facial piercings or anything like that. So where my piercing is, it's in a private area and the girls have never seen it. They don't even know I have that piercing. Like, I know my ex-husband recently, I think it was like a year or so ago, he got his nipples pierced, and I was like, "Oh, Lord, what an idiot." But, to each their own. Everybody's it's your body, and you can do what you want with it. So, but yeah, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I woke up in a weird mood. Like, I'm in a good mood, but I don't know. It's just like I have like this weird feeling. I don't know why. It's weird. Sometimes that happens. So, and I will remind everyone again, the link is pinned if you'd like to hit the link. Anyone is welcome. As long as you're not MC, you're welcome up on this panel. Just saying. Just saying. Man, my upstairs neighbors is up early moving around furniture. He's making so much noise upstairs. It's ridiculous. That's why I stopped. This chick wanted her nips pierced and they was so hard. Took me 3 hours. Then I quit. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. The third ex-husband I have, when I met him, he had his tongue pierced and his nipple pierced. I didn't care that he had he only did one, and I was like, "Why aren't they both pierced?" And he's like, "'Cause it hurt so bad I couldn't do the other one." I was like, "Oh, okay." But I made him take out his tongue ring, and he ended up taking out his nipple ring and putting it in his ear because he was trying to stretch his earlobe. So, yeah, I'm not big on piercings on men either. But yeah, like the chick who pierced me, I had asked her about the nipple thing because my ex-husband wanted me to get my nipples pierced and I really didn't want to do it. And she's like, picture getting your tongue pierced, your belly button pierced, your private part pierced, add all that pain together, and that's what it feels like to have your nipples pierced. I was like, no, thank you. I'll just take the private part piercing and be done. And that didn't hurt at all. Like I was shocked. It didn't even hurt. So, and that's the only one I have. But yeah, like, uh-uh. No, thank you. I would never get my nipples done. The chick that was the piercer that did mine and all of my friends' shit, like she pierced all my friends' belly buttons and their tongues and shit. And when she did mine, she's like, well, do you want your tongue or belly button or anything pierced? I was like, no, I don't want anyone else to see this piercing except for my husband. I was like, that way when my kids start saying, oh, I want piercings, we can say no because none of us had them. Well, now their dad has his nipples pierced. So, you know, I don't think my youngest daughter, though, wants piercings. That's something that my older daughter did. My son doesn't have any piercings. Hold on, pardon me a minute. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, sorry. But yeah, what did you all think about yesterday? Yesterday was crazy. I can do belly buttons all day, but no privates. Yeah, I was glad she did it for me. Normally, down here, if you want any kind of private part done, they charge you like $100 to 150 to do it. When I got my piercing, because the chick was cool and she's used to doing that kind of shit, she only charged me $45 for it. And I've had it over 20 years now. So yesterday was great. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. I was not expecting it to get that crazy. Like, in all honesty, I did not know it was going to go that way. But I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. And I appreciate everybody that was here for it. And I understand if some people left if they didn't like what they heard. But I don't, like I said, anyone can go wherever they want. I'm not going to get mad if somebody goes anywhere else. I think April's going to watch it. Well, I know Andrea shared it yesterday, but I didn't know April was going to watch it. Like, I don't know. Is she going to like play it on her channel or is she just going to like watch it on the replay, Janie? I mean, I don't care if she plays it on her channel. I really don't. I'm just saying, like, I have April on IG, so I don't know, like, why she wouldn't hit me up and be like, "Yo, do you care if I play this?" I mean, I don't, but, it would have been nice to be like, "Hey, do you mind?" I mean, I didn't care. Andrea didn't ask me, and I didn't care because Andrea was part of the panel. So the way I feel about it is if anyone was on my panel and they want to play that, then you're more than welcome to play it because you were part of the panel. So, yeah, I mean, I don't care if she watches it, Janie. The more people that play it out and share it out, the better it is. So, Oh, you told her about an hour ago? Yeah, I mean, she can watch it. Tell her, go ahead and let her know that I don't care if she plays it. She's more than welcome to play it. Um, tell her to have fun with it. So, but I will no longer be talking about Paula, responding to any questions about Paula or anything else. I'm done talking about that. I'm done talking about her. So I'm not going to talk about her, and she says she won't talk about me. So we left it there. So, but yeah, I mean, I did notice like I had tons of views yesterday. I could not believe it was a 5 hour live. I was shocked. Like that's the first time on my own channel ever that I've done a 5 hour live. Ever. Like that's the first time ever I've done a fucking live for 5 hours long by myself. Like I had people on the panel, but I'm saying on my channel. Now, when I was part of Outlaw Woman, yeah, it would be a 5 hour live. That would be nothing new. But for my channel, a 5 hour live was extremely long because I normally don't ever do a live that long. So, Janie, you should tell April to swing by. Tell her to come on over. I like talking to April. Tell her she can come up on panel and chit chat with me. Please and thank you, lady. And like I said, thank you to everyone in chat. And if you're in the bushes, whether you like me or not, thank you for being in the bushes. I hope there's enough seating for everyone. But yeah, if you can get a hold of her, Janie, tell her to swing by this morning if she's up. I don't mind talking to April. I don't have any issues with April. I think she's funny as fuck. But that's just me, I guess, like I don't know. I try to show everybody respect on here until it gets to the point where you're blatantly disrespecting me and then I just don't talk about you anymore. I just leave it alone. Hey, she's doing a review right now. Oh, okay. Damn it, I didn't even know she was doing a live. Man, I'm so pissed off at YouTube. It never gives me fucking alerts, man. What the fuck? All right, yeah, tell her if when she's done doing her review, if I'm still live, to come on over. So, and like I said, the link is pinned. Good morning, filthy animals, square gate lover. Good morning, Andrea. How are you, hon? Are you having a good morning? Hey, I wanted to say thank you again for coming on panel yesterday. Um, I didn't have an issue with you arguing with her. That's why I stayed out of it, and that's why Sly stayed out of it, and we just let you all go at it. So, but I do appreciate you being part of the panel yesterday, Andrea. Thank you very much, hon. Good morning, Chainsaw. How are you, honey? Hope you're doing good. I'm good, Cass. I hope you're good, hon. Sorry about yesterday. Wasn't expecting all that. You don't have to apologize, Andrea. I wasn't expecting all that either. I really was not expecting that at all. And me and Andrea did not set anything up. It wasn't anything like that. So it just happened spontaneously. But you're good, Andrea. You don't ever have to apologize for that. I mean, like I said, everyone's allowed to state their opinion on my panel. So, damn, Chainsaw, you did a live yesterday. It just happens. Blame the chatters. Nah, I won't blame the chatters, Andrea. I won't. Damn, Chainsaw, I'm sorry I missed your live, man. I'm gonna have to go in and go like unsubscribe and then subscribe again to get the alerts, I guess. You can't find chainsaws channel for the life of you. Janie, can you please drop Chainsaw's link in the chat? Please and thank you, love. My morning is great. Square giving me some sloppy toppy. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna highlight it for you, Andrea. There's Chainsaw's link, hun. Yeah. Anytime you have a wrench, you can drop a link. Thank you. Jonathan dropped it to you for you too. So no problem. Thank you for subbing up to Chainsaw. Chainsaw does some good content. So I have great mods. Why, thank you. I don't have a lot of mods. I try to keep it down to, I think I've got like maybe between 5 and 8 mods, maybe, but that's it. I don't go crazy with the wrenches or anything else. So I appreciate the link drop and thank you. No problem. That's what I do over here, Chainsaw. Anyone can drop their link. Jonathan, if you want to drop your link, if you want to drop Sam Champion's link, you guys are free. If you have a wrench, drop whose ever link you would like. I don't care if I don't like them or whatever, still drop it because I'm all about supporting each other. Like, I'm so thankful I finally made it to 500. It took me a year and a half to get to 500. And I'm so proud of that. And I am so thankful for everyone that subbed to me. I really am. TN Accountability had over 800 in his chat last night. Holy shit. Yeah, you have one mod. Yeah. But you don't go live a lot either, Andrea, really. He streamed the Redneck Brawl. It was hilarious. Yeah, I watched the Redneck Brawl. This is Jonathan's link. If you're not subbed up to Jonathan, go give him a sub, please. The Redneck Brawl is hilarious, Andrea. I always watch it. I'm almost at 200. Woo woo. Yeah, like it took me forever, Andrea, to get there, and I'm so happy I'm there now. So I don't think she does. I really don't. Yeah, April G is funny. I think she's hilarious. Thank you for the sub to Jonathan Evans, Andrea. Janie subbed yesterday. You like April G a lot? Yeah, I think she's funny. Oh no, Chad, you didn't hear about that? Jonathan, when was it? Was it Friday or yes, I think it was Friday. He came back to YouTube. He did a live, Chad. He did like a whole live. Yeah, he was back. It was crazy. Like it was good to see him. But yeah, he did his own live. I think he's gonna start doing lives again, Chad. And he's still under Sam Champion. I think Jonathan, do you have Sam's link? Yeah, it was Friday. Thank you. Jonathan, if you have his link, drop it in chat if anybody's interested in checking out what Sam Champion's got going on. Watching her bob her beard to the music. Oh, that's not nice. Thank you, Andrea. Yes, I seen that you said that. That's not nice. Can't blame a frog for trying. Yeah, Sam was cool. What I seen of his live, I must be blocked over there because like Jonathan was there, JM was there, some guy something pants, prissy pants or something, and of course Gene was there. But every time I would type in chat, like Sam couldn't see it, so I don't know if I'm blocked or what. Don't know why I'm blocked. But, I didn't say that, Andrea, and I even said that wasn't nice for him to say that. Didn't read the whole thing before I read it out loud. That's my bad. So, she does not have a beard. Come on now, Andrea, you know me better than that. I don't say those kind of things. I don't have it offhand. I will have to look for it. Oh, okay, Jonathan. It's no big deal. Doesn't he go by Sam Champion 011 or something? Yeah, it is funny, but it's just not nice. You can tell her what I said. It is funny, but it's not very nice. Like, you know, April's never done anything to me. So she does crack me up, though, half of the time. She gets me laughing on some of the stuff she does. It's funny. Like when she reacted to all of the bird porn, that shit was hilarious. Yeah, I'm not sure either, Jonathan. I mean, I think that's what it is on IG. I don't know. I didn't notice when I went to the chat. I just noticed he was live. So, but yeah, Sam Champion is back. He's been out of the loop for ever now. He's been gone for fucking what, almost 2 years now. So yeah, he's been back around. So did everyone enjoy my live yesterday? I mean, I had a good time at my live. I just went and checked, and April does have a 5 o'clock show. Andrea. Andrea's spicy this morning. Oh, Andrea, do you like my new avatar picture? I made sure that it was a picture of me. And check it out. What am I in? I'm in the last known telephone booth. I'm in the last telephone payphone booth in the world. Your views were off the charts. Yeah, they were yesterday, Andrea. I noticed that. I really did. I mean, I had a good time. I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh no, it was so horrible. No, it was great. Did I think any of that was going to happen? No. Good morning.
Good morning, girl. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Just started puffing on this thing.
That
I'm glad I can
just
make
didn't
you
sound
giggle.
right. That just sounded wrong.
I love
You're over
hearing you
there
laugh.
puffing on that thing.
I'm glad my April G 5 o'clock shadow zinger got you.
It did. It did. It was funny.
Yay. Your show yesterday was a freaking hit.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, I know it was. I was shocked that it happened the way it happened, but I mean, I was there for it. I was gonna let y'all duke it out, and that's exactly what y'all did.
Well, I mean, our talk was pretty tame. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't have a panel and avoid all the news. It's impossible,
yeah,
right? But I feel like we were talking about it in a very tame manner. It's not like you were bringing up clips and playing
yeah,
people's life. We were just chit-chatting, and it seemed to trigger a lot of folks.
yeah. It made a lot of folks mad.
So we're gonna try not to
And
do that.
yeah, I was saying that today. I'm trying to do a calm
Yeah,
live.
I know how you are, and I wanted to come up and say hi and still respect
You're
your,
Yeah,
thing.
you know you're always welcome up here, Andrea, whether you're going at me and I'm going at you or we're just chit-chatting in the chat. You know you're always
Well,
welcome here.
it's crazy for people to think that like people are going to get along all the time. Like that's irrational.
Yeah,
Like
no.
sometimes you step on my toes, I step on yours in the lunch line. It happens.
Yeah,
Like get
it
over it. But
does. And
some people get
I'm
too
glad you
over
shared out
emotional.
the video yesterday. I know you shared it out, so thank you.
You're welcome, honey. It was a fun show. It was a fun time. Kind
Yeah,
of
I mean, the
productive.
person I felt the worst for was darn Rochelle. Like, that's the first time I've ever spoken to that girl or anything, and she
Well,
just was dead silent the whole time. I was like,
I
"Whoa,
feel like
no."
I could be wrong, but I feel like Ghost kind of sent her in as like a distraction burger for us. He thought we were going to munch on her. I think he
Oh,
was trying to save Paula. It's very weird. Like, but
yeah.
from where I sit on the field, it seemed to me that Ghost was sending Rochelle in because he did give her the link. I mean, that's been
Yeah. I mean, she
confirmed.
did say ghost center. She did say that
Right.
he sent her over here.
And
So,
how would that have benefited anyone else except for Paula at that very moment? So maybe Ghost, Paula, and MC are working together. It's very weird, but
I don't,
that's why
I don't
that's
know.
why I was kind to Rochelle because I could see what was
Yeah, well, I
happening.
mean, I was nice to her because I don't know her. That was the first time I've ever even heard her voice. Like, I don't know a lot about like the Rochelle and the Jasmine and all that kind of crap.
She's an entertaining character, Rochelle is. And I mean, she was with, I don't think you said Jasmine, but I'll correct you so that people don't get upset. It wasn't Jasmine. I think Rochelle is Bambi Clan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, because you don't want to accidentally say the wrong thing and upset a whole nother crew of people.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't need
um,
Bambi mad at me like that girl is insane.
she's just
Yeah.
LARPing. She's
Yeah,
just LARPing.
Jonathan, Berto was trying hard to be part of the show yesterday. Like,
Well, that's what I'm
it
saying. It
was
seemed like
ridiculous.
Birdo and Ghost, or it seemed like Birdo was there to help Paula, and it also seemed like Ghost was trying to assist her by sending Rochelle in. Like, I think he was hoping that as soon as Rochelle arrived, that like either me or Sly would just, bite her
Yeah, would
neck.
have attacked Rochelle.
Right.
Yeah,
So, in order to reverse that troll back on Ghost, I was very sweet and kind. I mean, it was your show too, by the
yeah.
way. I couldn't just, but good try, Ghost.
Well,
Good
I'll
try.
say this, like, I don't know if you had seen all the stupid messages Berto was putting back there. Like, I wouldn't read them at all. Like, when
I'm
Sly
Ray
started
Charles to
reading
the
them,
panel shit.
when
Like I'll tell
Sly
people
got,
all the time, I don't read
when
back
Sly,
chat. I don't
yeah,
type in back chat. I
yeah,
don't look at the mean chat a lot of the times. I'll glance at it, but in a troll community, it's not the chat is it, it
yeah,
takes away from
that's
your
where you
game.
want to be is in your real chat. And I wouldn't read them because I'm not going to get out of the regular comments to go read whatever dumbass Berto's putting in the backstage. And at the time when Sly went off about it, I had 56 messages back there that I hadn't read.
He
I
was
just
running
went and scrolled.
interference. He was
Yeah,
running
and
interference. She
it
was
was
running
all
interference.
like it was all about, "Oh, I'm so horrible and why aren't I confessing that I've been on panel with him?" And Paula even said it yesterday. She's like, "You were on panel with her, but it was with the outlaw women." And I was like, "Thank you. Berto has never been on my show." So
Well,
I was
I don't know
glad that
why
she said that.
why Birdo's simping for Pauletta when she was over there laughing with everybody saying, "It's not a girl, it's a man. Birdo's a man." So it's very, for me, yesterday was weird because I saw two layers of interference. So you had Ghost do an indirect interference, which was an attempt to send Rochelle in to get eaten. And then you had Berto in the backstage trying to run interference on you. But what happened was Berto's backstage interference and Paula's canoodling of that in the backstage and coaching is what alerted Sly to the
Yeah,
fuckery.
yeah,
So
and
it
that's
worked
when
out.
Sly got mad.
Sometimes if you let them, if you make the more they dance, you
Yeah, well,
know,
that's why I won't read private chat. It's like I'm more focused on the people that are in the chat than the private chat.
like we didn't
Period.
mean to troll Ghost, Paula, and Berto, but it happened because they walked into it. They didn't have to.
Yeah, and I mean, Berto was just ridiculous. I mean, that's why I never read any of its stuff. It was like pretty basically the same message over and over and over again.
I've
It's pretty
never had a
basically what it
problem with
was.
Birdo in all of my years. The only other weird situation I had with Birdo, let me point this out, was I was watching, this is when me and Brookie we were kind of battling it out, Battle Royale, a couple months back. But Birdo was up on Brookie's doing the thing to her. And so I was thought to myself, well,
Yeah.
I wanted to see if Birdo was just an interference troll or what. So I hopped Brookie's panel and I started going at her too. And then Birdo attacked me. It was very
Oh,
weird. So
wow.
I was like, well, wait a second. 2 seconds ago, you were just, running game up here. So are you with Brookie or are you against her? Because when I came to help you, you wanted to shoo me off. So it's very
Yeah.
confusing. And I really believe that some of these characters are just there for that purpose of running interference.
Yeah,
That's what they
they have
specialize
to
in.
be because, like, the way Berto was behaving, like, why are you lying that you've never, been on panel with me? I was like, I might have been on panel with you somewhere else, but never on my channel.
It's
Like,
just
what
to
is
get
your
you to
deal,
say,
dude? Like,
and they were
what's your
trying to stop
problem?
us from trolling Paula. Paula was lying, and we were catching her in lies. So it's like letting a smoke bomb off in a room. It's
Yeah,
meant to redirect, shock, all. These are all troll tactics and
yeah,
interference tactics. Berto's very good at it. And I told Berto, I said, look, you can come on my show and tell me how you do what you do. I had her on once. But
yeah.
that's another thing. You have to tread very lightly because you say the wrong word and it's going to be a.
Yeah, and see, I'm not down for that. That's why I kicked her
Oh, I'm
yesterday
down
because
for it.
I kept
Oh,
telling
I'm
her, like,
fucking
quit.
down. Let me
I
at it.
know, but I'm not gonna like if I'm trying to say something and you're just gonna scream and yell over me, like I don't like that shit. Like I'll let you talk, then you let me talk. And she just did not want to do that. So I told her twice, if you're gonna talk over me, I'm gonna kick you.
Well,
She
she was
wouldn't stop
making a
it, so I kicked
mountain.
her.
She was making a mountain out of a molehill, which
Yeah,
was the fact that we all knew that Paula was kind of tandeming your channel with her channel back then. And it was confusing for you. When you were waking
yeah.
up, you were just hitting the StreamYard link, and most of the time you were on Paula's panel, but that time you happened to be on your
Yeah,
channel.
on my channel, but it was still through
Right.
the Outlaw Women. It wasn't through my StreamYard or
And all it
my
takes is
account.
somebody reaching out to Berto and saying, she's saying she never talked to you. She's saying she doesn't know you.
Yeah.
She's saying this. Stupid.
And I mean, I really don't remember talking to them over at Paula's, and I really don't, like, pay attention
Yeah,
to
all you
who
should have
she
said was,
is.
well,
Like,
you
I
weren't
really
that
didn't even know
memorable.
who she was.
You should have said, sorry, Pink Berto, you weren't that memorable to me. Now, what's
Yeah,
your problem?
and if you're listening, Berto, you are not important to me. That's why I think it's weird that you wanted to come at me so hard over something so trivial and minute, like, it was dumb. So, if you're out there listening, Berto, that's why I really don't remember because you must not be memorable at all, and if you're somebody that all the time, I definitely don't pay attention to that shit. So if that's how you act, that's why I do not know who you are. So,
Yeah, that was all just very bizarre.
how bizarre, how
How
bizarre.
bizarre. So, what'd you do last night?
Ate dinner with my boyfriend, we watched a movie, and then I went to bed.
I think my
But
boyfriend's
I had
mad
to
at
go
me.
to the store. I had to go pick up food from the store yesterday and stuff, so
My boyfriend's always mad at me.
oh, yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine why.
yeah. Let me read this message real quick. He used to go up on Jimmy's too, did the same shit too when Jimmy was in trouble. They just
Right,
love
running
drama in
interference
my
to save
opinion.
somebody's ass. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, Berto, I've been in the game a long time and I know what kind of a part you play. I mean, you're always welcome over my channel. I'm not anti Berto. Okay. I like Berto's character. I enjoy the spice that it brings. It shakes people up. YouTube needs that. But, play that game with the noobs. Like, I see what you're doing. And all you're
yeah,
doing is proving my point that I made years and months ago about how, people are puppets and,
yeah.
easily controllable in a dramatic environment, easily
Did you hear that?
manipulated.
That's the woodpecker.
I love your birds.
That was the woodpecker legit just now. Did y'all just hear that?
Awesome. You should do a bird
Yeah.
watching stream.
Oh God, these
Lots
birds
of
drive
people
me
do those,
crazy.
Nancy.
Yeah, I know they do, but like I might do a thing on my squirrels. They're more cute to watch, like getting to their feeder and stuff. But it's like I have two
That was
woodpeckers,
it.
as
It
you
sounds like
just
a
heard.
jackhammer.
Yeah, that's the woodpecker, dude.
That's what's up.
There's 2 woodpeckers. My boyfriend named them Woody the Woodpecker and Wendy the Woodpecker. The blue jays, they just fight all the other birds for food, so they're kind of like a dickhead bird. And then we get like little finches. We get
I
little
like that he
finches.
named it Woody the Woodpecker. Real original, Mr. Cassie.
Hey, I didn't do that. My boyfriend did. It,
I
like
know,
he's
that's why I
got
called
the
him Mr.
finches.
Cassie.
He's got the finches. One is called Frankie the Finch, and the other one's like Francesca the Finch. Good morning, Benny Ben. How are you, honey? Good to see you. But yeah, like I like watching the squirrels more because I have a little feeder for them. It's called the Nut Hut,
That's
and
funny.
yeah, it does. It literally, we wrote on it. It says the Nut Hut, and then we've got a little gnome. One of my gnomes broke its legs off, so we hot glued it to the back of it. But yeah, they once they hear us put peanuts in there, they come down. They're so cute. They hide them, so they're more enjoyable to watch. I might do a stream on my squirrels, but the
You really
birds are just
should. I'm a YouTube nature person. Like when I first started out on YouTube, my content was all like nature stuff and
yeah.
just funny stuff. So it's either for me, it's either nature or funny is the only place I find any fucking truth anymore.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with
The
nature.
next time I go fishing, I'll video, I'll do a live of us fishing because it's hilarious. Like, I'm really funny when I go fishing, and it's kind of crazy. Like, my friends make fun of me and say, like, I'm a fish's worst enemy because I catch fish in the weirdest way. Like, I literally caught a fish one time by its eyeball, like hooked straight in the eyeball, and that's how I caught the thing. So then we had to rip his eyeball out,
So let it
and
just run
it
into
was
the hook.
yeah, and I felt bad because the fish was too small to keep. So after we got
Oh,
my hook out of its eyeball was on the hook, so I had to send him back in the water with one eye.
oh, you better
Another
stop
time
it.
I caught
There's a
one.
troll on the phone with PETA right now. They're on the phone with the Department of
I
Wildlife
know, man.
Fisheries.
I know, man. And then another time I caught a fish by like its fin and shit. Like I've caught fish in some weird ass ways, and I feel bad because I end up maiming them for life. It's
I would
like, I'm
always end up going
sorry.
out just like for flounder fishing, and I'd end up with like sharks and stingrays on my luck. Like that was my luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I go fishing for, is for sharks and stingrays and bigger fish. It's like I've
What are you
caught
doing with them? Are you eating shark steaks?
no, when I catch the sharks, we throw them back. Like the last one I caught was a Nerf shark, and we had to bring it from where we were under the bridge all the way over to the beach and had to pull him up on the beach to get the hook out of him because I didn't want to leave a hook in him. But no, we just take pictures and throw them back. My son caught a Goliath
You guys
grouper.
are terrorists.
Well, listen, in the state of Florida, if you catch a Goliath grouper, you are not allowed to bring it out of the water. So if you can get close enough to get the hook out, great. But normally a lot of people have to cut their line, unfortunately. And
Uh,
that's why the pictures of my son I have on YouTube with the Goliath grouper, that's why he's in the water with the grouper, because by law, you are not allowed to take him out of the water.
Girl, you couldn't
Um,
just take that grouper out of the water for 5 seconds for a picture at
No,
that
like,
point.
when it was crazy because, there was the freaking, I call it the water patrol. They were out and they seen my son catch it, and my son brought it to the beach to get the hook out. Well, it had a whole bunch of, like, barnacles and stuff on it, and my son put on his, like, fishing gloves, which are kinda rough, and went over it and got them all off, and they watched him, and they came up to him, and they said, "Hey, we've been watching you. Thank you for not bringing it out of the water, and thank you for getting the things off of it." But
Aww.
they straight as soon as they seen him with that, they sat and watched and waited to see if he was gonna take it up out of the
You know
water.
what's crazy to me? That the animals are more watched after and protected than the humans at this point.
Yeah, like, I literally watched a video on YouTube. It was a guy who took his daughter fishing, and they were under, like, a bridge where the pilings were, and she caught a Goliath grouper. and the dad was holding the pole in the line, and she jumped off the boat and got in the water to take a picture with that damn Goliath grouper, and the girl was like 11 and the Goliath grouper was bigger than her, and she
Ooh.
straight jumped in the water just so she could get a picture, and then her dad cut the line, and they try to get the hooks out, like, you can
This
pull
is
them
like,
up
what's
enough out of
worse?
the water to get the hook out of their mouth,
This
but,
needs to
like,
go to
let's say they
legislation.
swallowed it, like, if they swallow the hook, you just gotta cut your gear because you would kill it trying to get it back out, and you're not allowed to keep them, it's highly illegal.
Cassie, we've found ourselves a mission.
Oh, yeah, what's the mission?
Well, we need to fight your local government because I would argue that okay, so here's the dilemma we have here, people. The Goliath grouper. Now, we can either let the government tell us, leave that bitch in the water at any cost. I don't care if you have to leave a hook in its mouth.
Yeah,
Or take it out for 5 seconds and get that hook out because we don't want our Goliath groupers running around with 18 fish hooks
yeah.
collecting
I
around their
know, that's
mouths.
why my son brought him where he did, he got him into water, like, up to my son's knees, and my son's, like, kneeling in the water with him, but my son got the hook out. Now, there is a fish here, Andrea, that we have to report, it's a saw shark, and, like,
Ooh.
they take out a whole bunch of our fish and stuff like that, so if you catch one, you're not allowed to keep it for one, you can get your hook out, which is very dangerous because it looks like a chainsaw mouth, like,
Yeah, that's the one you want to
I
leave the
cut
hook in
my
its mouth and
line
cut the bitch. Yeah.
I cut my line when I caught one, but all the docks and everything have a phone number on it saying, "If you catch this shark, please call us," and they send marine biologists out because we're getting overrun with those sharks, and they're depleting some of the fisheries on what the fish that they get, so
Here's my
it
thing. I'm non-interventionist. Like I feel like I'm one of these people that are like, look, who are we humans to dip our fat heads into a pond and then come out and say, this one's extinct and that one's extinct and this is what, like, let the ocean and God handle it. Like, why is there so
yeah,
many goddamn rules when it comes to fishing and hunting and all this stuff? And
yeah.
AMC, your comment's funny. He likes spearing sturgeon.
Yeah,
I
you
just
can do
imagine him in
that.
a loincloth, like a caveman standing on a
There's listen, I'll tell you the craziest thing I seen. There's this guy, they do it with helicopters, and they do it with the big, sailfish. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Yeah. What they do is they fly over them with the helicopter, and they shoot spears at them, and that's how they catch them because when they run in like a group. So, yeah, I've seen them do that to where the
That's
guys will
cheating.
even get on the boat and have the freaking helicopter tell them where they are, and they'll just start spearing them from the boat. They've speared them from the helicopter before.
Chad, do
It's
you think
fun.
that's cheating? I think that's cheating. If you have to
It's
go up into
I
a
think
helicopter to catch you a fish, you're
yeah,
doing too
yeah,
much.
you're cheating, like, if you're on a boat, yeah, because a lot of people pay to go deep sea fishing to catch sailfish, so I do think that that's unfair, that it shouldn't be done,
Oh, Jeannie.
but,
Jeannie, you
uh
haven't never had a fresh catch and clean, deep fried flounder then. You really haven't.
oh, flounder and
Oh,
grouper is, like, my favorite. I like crab, I like lobster, I do not do shrimp, and I don't do catfish, and it's because they're bottom feeders, and I'm not eating something that eats shit for their diet.
I mean, yeah,
So,
it makes sense, right? Well,
but
and
yeah,
that's,
like,
it's
there's a
not
place here,
kosher.
they do, crab stuffed flounder, and it is so good, girl. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So, I do eat a lot of fish, but I like, eating the fish that we catch. There's nothing better than cleaning your own fish. It's completely fresh and you cook it. Like, there's nothing better than that. in my opinion, anyways. Good morning, Storm. How are you? You
I'm
like
filling
fish,
up my
it's just
cup.
not your favorite. You eat fish and stuff, don't you, Andrea? Well, obviously
I'm
you eat
from the little
flounder.
city, but I was raised at the little city by the sea in Waterprig, Virginia. You're goddamn right I eat fish. I used to wake
Yeah.
up on a morning like this and go tie some damn chicken necks to a string and get my little scooper basket. And I would just sit
Uh-huh.
on my belly on the end of the dock and wait for that string to even make a move. And I'd put like layers of chicken necks up the string. So sometimes if I pulled that string up slow and got my net under there, I'd get me like 6 crabs at a time. We'd be
Yeah,
having a crab party.
we go blue crab fishing here. We go under the bridge and we go and buy a whole bunch of like chicken thighs and
Mm.
we put them on a coat hanger and we throw it out there with a line on it and we pull it. Like one time we did that. There was like 5
I
of us
never
out
thought of
there and
that.
we came back with over like 40 blue crabs and we did a big huge crab bake
What are you
because
like
blue
dragging it?
crabs, you can eat the whole thing.
So what are you doing? Wait, explain this to me because this is mind blowing. So you're
Okay,
using a hanger.
we use a wire hanger, you take it apart, you put all the chicken on it. Then you twist it back together, you tie a line to it, and then you drop that in the water for the blue crabs. And then when you're getting ready to pull it up, you get your net, put it up underneath it, and you can pull them all off. And because it's on the hanger that way, you can use the chicken like more than once. Like that chicken's
Wow.
gonna stay on there like for half of the day before they get enough in their little mouths, you know.
Do you know how
So
many
that's why we
chicken?
use the hanger and shit because you can get way more and you just put that net right up under them and scoop them all up, shake them off the chicken, and then throw it back out.
I love the sound of a bunch of blue crabs clicking around in a bucket. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean we've done blue
But
crab
it's so
bakes
sad
so
when
many
it's so
times.
sad when you have to boil those bastards, you know?
I don't feel bad about it at all. I'm like, "Nope, you're delicious and I'm gonna eat you." So,
A little butter, a little salt, a little pepper. So put some pep. Put some,
yeah, like we put some Old Bay in there. We put a whole bunch of seasonings in with it because with a blue crab, you can eat more than just its legs.
yeah, but man,
So,
I could drive a boat before I drove a car. You know what I mean? Like we were out there. I was
yeah,
hiding, sliding, doing what we
my
did for
mother's
fun.
yeah, my mom's ex-husband, my father's dad, we always had a boat when they were married, and every Friday they would take me out of school 2 hours early and we would load up the boat and we would go camping out in the water. There's this island that's called Picnic Island, and we would go out there and spend
Ooh,
the whole entire weekend out there. We'd jump on the boat to fish and then we would camp on the island and
that's what
have
we did.
fires. There was always tons of people out there. Even to this day, my friend, her and her husband still go out there, but I haven't gone out in a while. But yeah, my mom was married to him for 10 years. So in that 10 years, we were on the boat from Friday till Sunday night before we came back. And one time he got drunk and put us up on a sandbar. And because he was so drunk, girl, I was 14 at the time. They handed me a rope, tied it to the boat, asked me to jump in the water, free it from the sandbar, and then
You have to
towed
push
it
it
to
off.
the island. So I'm swimming through the middle of the fucking ocean to this island, pulling the boat behind me, just hoping that Jaws doesn't come up and eat me. I was like, great
Dun
parenting.
dun dun. You just hear that music in your head. Dun dun dun
Yeah.
dun.
No, Janie, I've never heard of Beer Can Island. There's Picnic Island out there, and then there's a couple other islands. But when it's like low tide, there's a certain time, I think we do it in June, where all the boats will come out and they all just like, you know, they'll leave them in the water. And there's so many sandbars, you just jump off, and we have a huge sandbar party. Like, there's tons of boats that go out and do that.
Yeah, like that's what we did. Like we would just, as teenagers, that's what we did. We would we just felt free. We'd get in the boats, go out to like
Yeah.
Cedar Island, one of the barrier islands. I mean, you could hear somebody coming if they were going to come catch you. You could just bury everything.
Oh, yeah, like, we were on the boat constantly, like, all the time, and it was funny because the one boat we had a cuddy cabin in it, and it slept like 4 people. So when we would go camping, they would always, like, allow me to bring a friend, so me and my friend would camp on the island, and my mom, my brother, and his dad would sleep in the cuddy cabin out in the water. So they'd stay out there and we'd stay on the island, like, all by
That's
ourselves, and,
awesome. Yeah, that's
like,
fun
one night I
times.
got real sick, I got real, real sick, and my friend was there, I was like, "Try to yell to my mom." Well, we were yelling and they couldn't hear us, so I felt so bad, it was, like, 1, 2 in the morning, and she had to get in the dark-ass water and swim out to the boat to get my mom. So,
You know
I
what's
felt
funny to
so
me?
bad.
People that get seasick or people that are afraid to go on boats. Like I just can't wrap my head around like why wouldn't you want to?
Yeah. Well, see, this is the crazy thing, my friend and her husband had a boat, right? They would go out all the time. Well, her and her husband and me and my ex-husband, my girl's father, we all went on a Carnival cruise. It's just for gambling. It's like a casino on a boat. And we all brought Dramamine just in case, because we had never been on that type of boat before, and I wasn't worried about it because I was always on boats, like, none of us were worried about it, but my girlfriend, she got so seasick, like, she was in the hallway at stairs, and I would come out and check on her, and I would sit with her, and I was like, "Do you wanna try to come in and sit here? Do you wanna go out in the dock, try to get, like, at the front of the boat and get some fresh air?" And she's like, "I can't move, I'm gonna be sick," and she took, like, 4 Dramamine and still got sick.
See, I
So,
was that crazy kid holding on to that little metal piece on the bow of the boat while you're going over the rough water real fast. Like it's like boom,
oh, yeah.
boom. I
Yeah, I
love
used
that
to love
shit.
that. If I seen any fast boat coming past, like, our boat, I would beg my brother's dad to fucking go through the wake just to bounce us all around.
And listen, I promise you, I've been flung out of a boat. I've fallen off of the back of things in the water. It's not that. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about how you fall. You know, you're not going to die as long as you fall with grace. You got to roll into it, especially if
Yeah.
you're in a clam bed at low tide.
Yeah, you really it is, you're right, it's how you land.
Hey, I'm thinking, I see Chad. Shout out to Dollar Store Demery down there. Hey, Chad, I imagine you being that guy during the Barrier Island parties. Like, say Shar would have brought you. You would have been a come here. We would have joked at you a little bit and been like, look at this come here. He ain't from around here. We'd take you out on the boat. You'd get the whiskey shit. You're that dude that would just poop over the edge of the boat, aren't you?
Ew,
Aren't you,
yeah,
Chad? You're that
yeah. Yeah, it sounds like you need to get on a boat, Storm. But yeah, you're funny, I could see that, Andrea.
Yeah, and then the
Crawling
come
to
here sitting there looking around, they're like, "Damn, you know, he's getting ready to take his sock off and wipe his ass with it." And then I'm like, "No, no, Dot Demery, I brought, you know, the TP for you because I'm, you know,
Yeah, right.
we used to have kits for when we went out on the water,
Yeah, we
you know."
always would bring kits, and if we knew we were going camping, like, there is this toilet paper that you can buy. It's made for, like, the porta potties that you would have, like, in an RV, or if you just went and bought, like, one of the potties from Walmart or whatever. It's really thin paper, but they also call it camping toilet paper, that way it disintegrates really quick. It's not worth a damn, but my friend always keeps that for when they go camping or if they're just out on the boat and, somebody, because
Oh no, I'm
some
thinking some
people will
real
just
toilet
jump in the
paper.
water and pee. Some people will just jump in the water and pee, but when you're out in the middle of the wide ass ocean and there ain't nothing around, you know, sometimes
Hmm.
you're not wanting to jump in that water,
Fuck it, you
like,
better
you
grab
don't
that
even wanna
bucket.
hang off the ladder on the back of the boat.
My uncle has a charter fisher boat down in Stewart, Florida.
Yeah,
like a
my
sports
aunt
casino.
and uncle have a condo in Stort, Florida.
Yeah, and I also have family down in Siesta Key, so I'm thinking of doing a little Florida tour. I haven't been down there since I was like since forever ago. I did like New Orleans, Mississippi, Florida. I was on the Florida Alabama line. I was at Floribama. There's a bar down there.
Uh, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
pretty cool
Yeah,
place.
like where you have friends in Stort, Florida, that's like a 4.5 hour drive away from me.
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, where
So,
Stort, Florida
so
is. I
we're
believe
definitely
it's
going to
four
meet
and
up
a
on
half
our own one of
hours.
these days. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to
Well,
meet
I'm
you out
down if
somewhere.
you're down.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
but yeah, it's like a 4.5 hour drive away from me. It's not that far. I think Siesta Key might be
That's on the west side of
further.
Florida, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's Siesta Key, I think, is on the west side. I'm on the south side of Florida.
Okay. And then Stewart's on the east side, right?
Mhm.
I could be wrong. My Florida
I'm
geography
not
is down.
sure. I don't know. I just know, like, leaving my house and getting on I-75, it's like a 4.5 hour trip to Stort, Florida.
Chad just doxed himself. I never said that could have been a nickname, Ding Ding. Now everyone knows Ding Ding Demery. You go dollar store, Ding Ding Demery. You poop in the ocean. We can't take you anywhere.
Damn it, man. Those poor fish. Lugaloo. Chainsaw.
Mm.
Oh,
Now
man.
that I'm thinking of like ocean barrier island parties, I just like in my mind's eye showed me a picture of a Zima bottle.
Yeah, I remember Zima back in the day. God, that shit was horrible.
I loved it when it first came out. I was like, ooh, so refreshing and pretty.
I
Look at
drank
the
it
pretty
at
bottle.
first.
I went from MGD straight to Zima like a freak.
Yeah. Yeah, I went from like Mad Dog 2020 to Zima. And when it first came out, it was
Damn,
cool. But
Cassie,
like
you started hard.
every party we would ever go to, like everybody was buying Zima because it was cheaper than beer. And so, like, after a while, I was just like, ugh, like I was burnt out on it. And then I want to say maybe like 15 years ago, I actually found Zima and I bought it. And oh my God, it tasted horrible. I was like, I didn't even drink them.
Yeah,
I
but
was
I'm
like,
talking like 91 to 94. I was just chugging MGDs really hard to the head,
yeah,
you know? And then senior year, something, I had a job and stuff in the car. I was sophisticated, Cassie. And it was
yeah.
like I
We
had to
drank
bring a
like
case of
Boone's
something to the
Farm.
party.
Yeah, we
Right.
drank like Boone's Farm.
Ooh,
We
I
did
loved Boone's Farm.
Mad Dog 2020.
I didn't fuck
We
with that
did
until I got to the
Zima.
city. I
We
didn't fuck
did
with that hard shit
Zima.
till I got up here.
A lot of us, like, what would happen is one person would have a party and we would end up like getting a keg for the party, and then other people would bring liquor if they didn't want, beer. So there was always a wide variety. But yeah, Zima was the shit back in the day. I
The
remember
girls
when
that
that
drank
shit
the
first
liquor in
came
high
out.
school always got beat up and pregnant. Okay. I stayed away from the liqueurs. That's what kept me out of trouble. I would just,
Yeah.
I was always the DD.
Uh,
Well,
yeah.
not
Well,
DD,
there's
but
the
like the
downfall.
DDD, the designated drunk
Yeah.
driver. So out of all of us, I was the best drunken driver, I guess. So
Janie says she put Mad Dog in Dr. Pepper bottle in high school.
Janie was making lean before it was
A thing,
Janie.
right?
Yeah, like who's talking about dropping Jolly Ranchers and Zimas? I never did that.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that either.
I really didn't. I was just a beer drinker in high school. I didn't even really smoke weed until like the senior year. I would like puff here and there, but I wasn't
Oh
like
no, I
purchasing
started
it or anything. I
smoking.
was
I
smoking
started
everybody else's
smoking
shit,
weed. Well, I started smoking weed at like 15, 16. Um, but when I was like younger, when I was 14, I did a lot of blotter acid like back in the day.
Good God.
And then I went from doing blotter acid to smoking weed. And I did drink back in the day when I was a teenager. Like I quit drinking when I was like 23. I don't care to drink. I might drink in a year maybe twice. And normally it's like if I go to a concert and I'm by myself, I'll get drunk at a concert because I'm there by myself. But other
I
than
can't
that, like
imagine
if
going
I
to a
go out
concert
to
by
dinner,
myself.
if I go out to dinner, I might order like one drink, but I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink beer at all. I don't like beer. I drink Riesling wine. It's the blue bottle that says relax
That's
on
so
it. That's the only
yes.
kind of Riesling I like. And then
Yeah,
I
that's
drink
good.
liquor. If I'm gonna drink, if I'm out, I'm gonna order a mixed drink. I'm not gonna get wine or beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
So
Long Island iced tea because I want to get booked up. Now
yeah,
you've
I
got me
know.
wanting to go out to a concert by myself. That like you just made me put that slide that over to my bucket list. I'm codependent.
Yeah.
I can't just
I
go
go to
out
as
places
many
by
concerts
myself.
as I
Maybe that's
can.
why I'm here with you
Well,
fucktards. I'm gonna
well,
start going out by myself, y'all. Fuck y'all.
I go to as many concerts as I can, and it's because the place that holds the concerts that I go to is like 10 minutes away from my house, and the tickets are always really, really, really good price.
Yeah, I
So
could
I've
see
gone
Chad
there.
being the kid in eighth grade that was just sitting there snickering like my friend Will. And we didn't know what was wrong with him the whole year. Come to find out, him and Greg were doing acid and eating shrooms before school, and we didn't know it.
No, I picture Chad being one of those kids in school where he's like opens his jacket and he's got like all these different packs of cigarettes and dip and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what
Chad
you
was a
need? You need a
hustler.
pack of Marlboros?
Yeah,
You
he
need a
does
pack
have
of
the warehouse.
Marlboros?
You're right. Chad, were you
Yeah,
that
that's
guy
what
that
I
wore
was
the book
picturing him
bag at
doing at
every
high
party?
school. Yeah, that's what I
We
seen him
always,
doing at school.
if anybody was at a party and we're looking for weed, I'd be like, go find what, if there's a guy with a book bag, go ask him. It's always the guy
Yeah,
with the fucking book bag.
yeah, it is.
Mm.
It is always the guy with the book bag. I'll tell you that right now. So
Oh, shoot.
good times, good times.
See, guys, we can chit chat without talking about any drama. For those of
Yeah.
you who cannot spell, that's spelled drama.
Yes, and see, we are proving that we can just be up here chill, having fun, and being
Yeah.
silly. Because that's what it's all about, having fun. So, and I mean, I enjoyed yesterday. I mean, I don't really care like about clicks and views, but I mean, it was
No, sometimes you
authentic
just got to punch a
yesterday. It
bitch.
really
It's
was
just like
authentic.
real life.
I
This is like
appreciate it.
high school, and sometimes a bitch just needs to get her mouth slapped.
Yeah.
Like people have had it. Like the populi done with you, and someone's gonna have to be the first one on the dance floor. Okay?
Yeah.
I saw that redneck brawl on Tennessee Accountabilities last night, and
It's
just
funny,
I was
isn't it?
thinking, not one of you YouTube motherfuckers that have been talking about this shit for 3 years could get your fat fucking asses up onto the redneck brawl. I wanted to see a familiar face. I was
Did Big
expecting to
Murph
see
and
Goble or
Catfish
Cashville or
Cooley
somebody.
commentary? Did you hear me, Andrea?
What?
I said, was Big Murph and Catfish Cooley the commentaries again?
I don't know who those guys were talking, but they were funny. Like the way they were talking when
The
the like
one's a
ring
big
girls
fat
were coming
guy.
out.
One's a really big fat guy, and he's kind of like balding. That's Catfish Cooley. And then Big Murph has like a whole bunch of like tattoos on his neck, and he's kind of got like a little bit longer hair. It's black, and he's got a beard. He always does the redneck brawl, him and Catfish Cooley. Um, he normally commentates every year, and they're fucking hilarious because they smoke pot and fucking they get
But the
hilarious
fights were
on
just
there.
crappy. Like the big fat girls that they put together and stuff. It's like they were swinging. Like next year, do it like bare knuckled because those out of shape motherfuckers can't eat the gloves alone are wearing them out in the first round. They can't even keep their
Yeah,
fucking spaghetti arms up. You
yeah,
know?
I know.
What do you mean you can't participate? Oh, good God. Ew.
What?
Stop
What?
that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he can't ever. He always says he's going to do it, but
Well,
he
I know a
can't.
bunch of you big mouth men out here that have all been wanting to fight for 3 years,
Yeah,
and not all of you have Hep C. Why is
yeah,
nobody
that's
signing
the
up?
excuse. Yeah.
I
Like,
think we should
truthfully,
organize
I
our
really
own.
think, like, for, like, because I know it goes, like, uh, lightweight, then whatever, like, medium, and then
They weren't
heavyweight,
matching
right?
weights up at all. They were not doing
I want to
E-weight.
say two people that I would like to see go like actually fight each other would be Square and Books. That would be a good matchup
Oh,
because they're both
yeah.
skinny and lengthy. You know, I'm trying to go by weight here of pairing people, you know,
We
so
need
it's
a
more of a
celebrity
fair
deathmatch
fight.
claymation sector to do this.
And
So,
and I don't care who it is. I would love to see Sly go up there and just obliterate a chick. Like Sly, I
oh,
know
fuck
Sly
yeah.
can
I want to be
fucking
her
fight.
trainer in the corner.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's
But
what I was
I'm
thinking
trying
last
to
night.
think of, like, who would be the best one, maybe, like, Jasmine against her, maybe?
No,
I mean, I'm
Jasmine's
just
too fragile and,
ballparking
and
here.
cute. She's too pretty. I wanted to see, I was thinking of Foxy Bridget. Like if I was a fight recruiter for the Redneck Brawl, I'd get Foxy Bridget. These would be on my ticket. I would have Foxy Bridget and Sly on my team. I'd be the trainer because I'm too old to fight. Um, but I will if I have to. You know, something happens and pops off, I'm gonna be in there
Yeah.
swinging. But I would
Oh,
like
yeah.
to see Foxy Bridget versus like Stephanie 6ix9ine Babes, which is one of
See, I don't
Melinda's
know
old.
either one of them.
I know everybody. And then
Yeah, I know you do.
I'd like to see Brittany versus Melinda.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. I've seen Brittany before and I've seen Melinda. That would be
They
a good
both look
fight.
like they can kick
But
ass.
here's the question, though. Here's the question, though, because Hep C can be transmitted through blood. How do we know that Melinda doesn't have that from her husband
It's
when
hard to catch it like through sex, I think, unless she
it
shared a needle with him.
yeah, but it's blood what so I mean, I know some guys won't have sex with a woman when red tide comes in, but some men do.
Ew, Crimson
Some men
Tide.
do. So some men do. So what I'm saying is because I don't know their, sex life, could there have been a time where it was transmitted through blood? You know what I'm saying? It
Can we
just
have
kind of
this?
makes
And
me
can we have a
question.
hypothetical without the Hep C? Hep C hypotheticals. What if
Yeah.
nobody had Hep C? Who's going to beat each other down? Like back in the day when you fight people in the street, you're
Yeah,
not
you
doing a
just
full
fight.
drug
Yeah, it's
panel
not
and a
like,
mouth
"Excuse
swab. You're
me,
just
sir,
beating
you
that
must take a
ass.
blood test." Yeah, you're
I'll
not
beat
like,
your ass whether
"Excuse
you have
me,
Hep
oh,
C or
wait."
not. How about that?
Yeah, yeah.
Now I want to go around punching Hep C people just for the fun of it.
I know, right? Janie did a good one. She said, "Who is Dana fighting?"
Oh, I don't think Dana's a fighter. There's certain people that want to fight and certain people like that don't. You know what I mean? I don't mind it, but I'm not going to sign up for it. Like I got better things to do than I want
Yeah,
to I don't want to be punch drunk and I don't want to hurt
yeah,
people
no.
necessarily. But
No,
like
I mean,
Sly,
I
she
was
wants to
just
rip a
trying to
motherfucker to
add them
up.
up by weight, like, so I would like to see Sly fight, but I would want somebody, like,
I would like
in
to
the
see
same
Sly fight
weight
Bambi.
category. That way it's a fair fight.
I
I
want to
mean,
see
I know
Sly
the
fight
Redneck
Bambi.
Brawl doesn't do it like that, but that's how I would do it.
So we're doing
So,
Brittany and Melinda, Sly and Bambi because they're about the same
yeah,
size and
yeah.
they talk the same equal amount of shit.
Mhm.
Paula and Foxy Bridget. Okay. We got Paula and
Okay.
Foxy Bridget. That's our first fight. No drama intended. I'm just saying they'd make a good matchup. And then we got Sly versus Bambi. And we've got what was the other one?
Brittany and Melinda.
Brittany and Melinda. That would just those three right there. Look,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna become the Don King of this thing.
Oh, and I also said I want to see Books and Square go at it because
Oh yeah, Books and
like
Square
they're
could be the
skinny
top
and
billing.
lengthy.
So what we're gonna
Yeah,
have
right.
is we're gonna have girl fights all the way through. The only
Yeah,
guy fight you're gonna see is Square and Books.
yeah. Like that's the finale.
And we're gonna make these bitches ain't gonna come out dressed like dykes either. I want them dressed like fucking ring girls while they're fighting.
Yeah,
And they better be
right.
I want
Well,
a
who
little oil on
are
them.
you gonna be a ring girl? Are you gonna? Why don't you
Oh
be a
hell
ring
yeah.
girl?
Hell yeah. That's
There
gonna
you
be what I'll
go.
do. But they better be
Good
dressed
morning,
like
Tea
ring girls
Tree.
and busting each other's faces open. That's what I want to see. No
Yeah.
windmill fighting. I want to see
Yeah.
spit
That's
flying.
no pulling hair. I want to see a fucking fight. Skinwalker said Cashville and Snaggy. I don't know.
Ooh, now we're cooking with gas, baby. I'm team Snaggy all day.
Mean Muggin says it should be Sly versus Square.
Well,
Their
we could
money's
do
on
like a
Sly.
March Madness. We could do kind of like a
Ooh,
March
that's
Madness
a
where
good
it's
one
like,
too. Skinwalker also said AD and Little Feller.
ooh, yeah. My
Janie
money's
said
on Little
AD and
Feller.
Martin. She said AD and Martin.
Oh, that's a toss up. That would be a good one. Those two would probably windmill swing at each other for about like butter beans.
Yeah.
You know,
Chainsaw said AD versus Snaggy, but
that's an unmatched. Snaggy would
yeah,
mow him down like an 80 doesn't have a gun. His ass is going down. The
yeah.
guy's like
Dumb
softer than
Genius and
Charmin.
Little Me?
I
I
would like
don't
to see
know.
Lil Me versus not Rocco. Who would be another good person? I would like to see Lil Me fight 303 from the other community because they share the same avatar and logo and brand. That pit
Yeah.
bull from
Well, like going weight wise, I really wouldn't know who to match up Little Me with, but
Eisnick. How about Eisnick?
Dumb Genius, I think it would be cool to see Dumb Genius and JM.
Why? That
I
would be
just think it
okay, but
would
I
be
just don't see it as a matchup. But why do you think it would be cool?
I'm saying like weight wise, and it's only
Why
because
are you
like
matching up weights? In the Redneck Brawl, they
yeah,
had fat people
you're
versus
but
skinny
that's
people.
right. That's true. So in reality, who I would really like to see go toe to toe together
Yeah.
would be like Dumb Genius against like Red Dog or somebody like that. I
Oh
would love anywhere
yeah,
put
yeah.
Red Dog in any fight.
That
If
would be
it's
a
Red
good. That would
Dog's
be a
there, it's
scrap.
going to be a good fight. Good morning,
That
Red
would be
Dog, honey.
a good scrap. I wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
call it. Like Red Dog versus Gene would be one of those matchups where dun dun dun, you just don't know what's gonna happen. You know it's gonna get
yeah,
messy, but you just don't know what the end result's gonna be. That's
yeah.
a good
Red
matchup for
Dog.
us.
Since you just came in, we were talking about the Redneck Brawl. So me and Andrea are just saying people that we would like to see at the Redneck Brawl. We said we'd
Drew,
like
that
to
was
see
funny.
you
It was
fight Gene.
Pootie, Pootie and Pootie and Pat. I don't know. I saw that, Drew. And how tired did they get? I thought them girls was going to have an asthma attack in round two. Both of them. They were like
They
touching
were
heads
that
and trying.
big.
They were trying to lean on each other to take breaks because they couldn't keep their 35-pound arms up with those 10-pound gloves on.
Yeah.
Some of them people look like they
Damn.
just got off of work and then came to second.
Yeah. No shit.
This one guy had on these tight little white ass shorts.
Oh
And
my
then
God,
And then
no.
they had them wearing these like black jockstrap diaper looking apparatuses. And I was stoned to the bone. I was so tired. Like I was about to fall asleep right before Tennessee Accountability went live. And then he made me a mod, so I figured fuck it, I'll hang around. I laughed
Yeah.
my ass off.
Oh, I know. It's hilarious to watch. I love when Catfish Cooley and Big Murph fucking commentate because the shit they say half the time is more entertaining than the actual fight.
Yeah.
So, Andrea, Chainsaw said you versus Paula would be a good scrap.
It would be good or it would be quick. I think it would be a
He said
quick
it
show.
would be a good scrap.
She wouldn't last. She wouldn't last 2 rounds.
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
a
think
martial
listen,
artist.
Alfonso Jean, I would never wanna see Square versus Ruski because it would totally be like a windmill girl fight, like, no.
Yeah, I would just take my palm and just fucking jam her fucking nose bone up into that fucking brain of hers. I'd rearrange her motherfucking throat chakra. Like, pa-ta-ta. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Paul would
I
be down
mean,
for the count. I'm the Rocky Balboa of this thing. Come on.
yeah,
Don't get mad, Paula. Don't cry. Don't cry like you
Well,
did
listen,
yesterday.
I made an agreement. I made an agreement yesterday. I'm not going to talk about her. She ain't going to talk about
Yeah,
me.
see, it's
But
the
now, if
chatters
somebody
doing that.
else wants to talk about her on my panel, that's them, and they can say whatever they'd like.
Exactly. We're going to respect Cassie's wishes. You chatters need to stop that shit pot stirring. It's y'all
Oh, I
doing.
don't care what they say about. I don't care what they say about her in chat. Everyone is free to say whatever they want. I
I
just
would
said I
I
wouldn't
would
talk
drop
about her.
kick Paula
Everyone else
with
can.
my
Everyone
pinky
else can say whatever they'd
toe
like.
takedown. Okay, she wouldn't see me coming. I'd do a flip, a spin. I'd juke her twice, kick her in the balls, give her an elbow to the temple, put that forehead of hers against my knee, and she'd be out for the count. You'd have to call the ambulance. So I'm not in the
Little
business of breaking
fusion.
people. I kill a person.
The only thing I can envision if Bird was to fight somebody that she would just push him and sit on top of him. Like I don't really see Bird fighting more than that.
I
It
bet you
would take
Bird's
too
a
much
scrapper
effort.
because she's a Libra like me, and we don't go down like we don't. You ain't about to play us like that, okay? If even if she can't fist fight, she's gonna bite or something. Like she's a fighter by nature. So I would be interested to see Bird fight someone. I'd like to see
Yeah.
Bird and Paula fight. Now that would be a good one.
Yeah, that's what me and our little fusion said was Paula and Bird. Um, Tea Tree, if you want to come up, you can come up.
Libra gang, Drew. Woo woo. Don't start no
So
stuff, won't be no
Ryan
stuff. You know
versus
what I'm
Adam.
saying?
Ryan versus Adam. I'm sorry, Adam Calhoun would beat the shit out of Ryan.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He'd mop
Just
the
saying.
floor up with that.
Yeah. That's not even
Ryan
like a fair
Upchurch
match.
Ryan Upchurch has childbearing hips. He's got a fat ass on him. He's built like a little pear. Guys like that have no business fighting. They fall down too easy because they're bottom heavy.
Yeah. Well, Adam Calhoun would just wipe the floor with him. Like I know he would.
Did you see that meme somebody made?
Of what? Of who? Was it
It was
Adam or
Adam
Ryan?
Calhoun cartoon bent over with his ass up. And it was like a miniature Triple T, like inspecting his asshole or something. And Lori was standing behind him, like in this cute outfit with her hands on her hips, just looking at
No, I haven't seen that. That's funny. I haven't seen that.
It's like a it's like a YouTube political cartoon. I think the shit's fucking hilarious.
Chad, I'm sorry, I beg to differ. Adam Calhoun can fight.
There's a little fusion. Little Fusion was over my channel too. Is that Big
Yeah.
Fusion
Oh, Little
pretending to be Little
Fusion
Fusion?
said Seeper and AD
Yeah,
for a
Seeper
fight.
needs to fight somebody because he's so tough with his long, extra long jeans.
Okay, well, you guys are entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to mine.
Who would you guys like to see Seeper fight? Put it in the chat. We're getting our thing going here. I'm writing this down in my Dana Hall notebook. Adam can't fight according to what Red Dog saw. What'd you see? Is there a fight already?
There was a fight that was happened at a music studio. I think the guy's name is Cash Villain or something. I don't know.
Oh,
But yeah,
Jesus.
they fought. Adam Calhoun got a black eye out of it because, like, the dude kind of suckered him. But other than that, the dude kept backing up. Every time Adam would advance on him, the dude backed up. The dude backed up into traffic 4 fucking times.
T-Tree said Seeper and AB would end up having wild sex.
Yes, they probably would. Yuck. Ugh.
Y'all are funny today.
Yeah, and Nashville dotted his eye, but that was it. Like every time Adam advanced on him, Nashville and kept fucking running out into traffic. So
We need to find that guy that hunted Johnny Cashville down in the mall. Who was that? We need to find him.
oh, I don't know. I heard about that. I don't know if there anyone has video of it
MC and
though.
Ghost of Shadows, yeah, but they might end up having wild sex like AB and Seeper.
Yeah, I
It'll
know.
end up
That's
turning
what I'm
into a
thinking too.
Greco-Roman wrestling bonanza.
Little Fusion said, I want to see Jasmine and Tony Michelle fight for Seeper.
Ooh, like a oily baby oily fight because they're both too pretty. They're two of the prettiest gals on the YouTubes. That would be
Uh,
spicy. Talk about drawing views. Imagine if we had the power to have our own pay-per-views and organize shit like
oh,
that.
I know, right? It would be
You'd be
great.
rich.
Yeah.
So this is me and Cassie's original idea. If any of you guys steal it, we invented the internet and YouTube and this idea. So disclaimer,
Yeah.
if you take it, we're
Disclaimer,
gonna sue
don't steal
you.
our shit.
Yeah. Don't share our shit. Don't share our shit. Keep it to
All
yourself.
right.
Maybe we'll give you a backstage pass when we get famous.
Yeah, right. You're so silly.
I'm kidding, people,
Now,
so don't get butthurt or nothing. This is a joke.
Alfonso said MC versus Iceman.
Ooh, Iceman. Hell, fuck. Yeah, I forgot all about Iceman. Iceman versus. Oh, there's got to be somebody better we can pit Iceman against.
I don't know.
How about
Red Dog
Iceman
says
versus Fusion?
MC can't fight nothing but a cup of kava and a nasty homegrown joint.
I want to see Iceman versus Fusion.
That would probably be a good one. That would be a good one.
Yeah. Chad, who do you want to fight? Besides your demons. But don't.
This is what he said.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, Lord.
How do we know he called the cops? Show proof, Chad. Chad, stop making these statements without receipts. The receipt should be on your in your.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but Alfonso said Iceman versus Hillbilly.
Yeah, that would be a good matchup. Also, they right. I agree.
And then Little Fusion said Isaac and Seth.
Yes, I've said that before. I like Koi versus the clock. That's pretty funny. That's funny, Mean Muggin. You're a mean motherfucker for that. I'm gonna pray for you. Is that what
Yeah.
Sue Dillon said to you? I'm gonna pray for you.
What?
I laughed so hard.
Oh, that's what kind of got me because she was
Hold,
like,
hold
I
on a
don't
second.
understand the Hulk Hogan thing. I'll pray for you. As soon as she said that, I just
Hold
kind of
on,
like
hold on,
let
hold
out
on.
this little laugh and I was like, don't ever call this number again. And I hung up. Andrea, you're muted. All right. Maybe she had to do something real quick. But yeah, you guys are
Hold
coming
on,
up with some
Cassie. I
good
have somebody here that wants to talk to you.
Hello, Cassie. How you doing?
Fine.
It's me, Cassie. You're a scammer.
Oh, okay.
You're a scammer, Cassie. Nobody likes you. You're fat
Okay.
and ugly, bitch.
Yep. I know
We're
I am.
kidding. This is for entertainment purposes only.
I know. The whole 114 pounds of me.
See how easy it is to be hateful?
Yeah. It's
Damn
funny
you,
though. I
Paula.
mean, I thought it was funny. Like, I thought it was funny because, for one, somebody paid money for that and they didn't get what they thought they were going to get. And the whole thing was, I didn't know who Sue Dillon was. Like, if I had watched a video on her, she has a very distinctive voice. I would have known it was her. And if I would have known that, I might have played along with it. But like I said, she called me at 10:30 at night, woke me up, so I wasn't very thrilled about getting woke up anyways. So
Paula
it
could have
was
just prank
like,
called you herself.
I
Like
don't know.
that,
That
you know?
I know. Like I don't know why. There's so many people that would have like prank called me for free, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but I wasn't lying yesterday when I said I've reached out to Sue Dillon. I have emailed her and was like, look, this person did paid you to, make a video or whatever of you prank calling me. And I was like, I have a question about what you said at the end because I'm not a scammer. And I was like, so could you please get back with me? I just kind of know what the content was of what you were supposed to troll, like, you know,
Well,
prank
in other
call me
words,
on.
Paula used Sue Dillon to discredit your YouTube channel in front of all of Sue
Yeah,
Dillon's followers. That's not cool. But when you
yeah,
had the upper hand on her yesterday, when you said, well, how much did that cost you?
yeah.
I was
Hey,
dying.
good
I want to know how
morning,
much it
Just
costs.
Buddy. Hey, Kayla. Why can't I see Kayla? When did Kayla come in here? Because I can't
Can
see
somebody
her.
go try to buy a Sue Dillon call so we can find out how much them some bitches cost?
I'll tell you when I went to her LinkedIn, depending on how long you want the call to be and like however long you want the prank. I think it starts at like $5 and it goes all the way up to $50. So, and like to have her bring up more than one subject starts at like $35. So I don't know. You know,
Holler.
all I know is that it does say in her thing that if she calls the person and they either don't answer or they get the voicemail, that she'll only call 3 times. And if they don't on the third time, like, too bad, so sad, I guess. Like, I don't know if she would refund your money or what goes on, but
Now, wouldn't it have been more productive for her just to have spent that $35 and use your doc's information to maybe like send you a small bouquet of flowers that said, regardless of what's going on YouTube, I still love you, or something like that? She could have spent
yeah,
that
I mean,
35
she
a little
didn't
more
have to
wisely.
spend any money at all. I mean, she could have, like I said yesterday, she is not blocked on my telephone. She could message me anytime she wants since she says she doesn't have social media.
Well,
So,
her trigger response is every time something happens is to throw money at this guy, throw money at it. Like it used to
well,
be she would just throw money at people, but now she's throwing money at other people so that they'll go after the people. Like this is
I
starting to
mean,
morph
I
into
was
something
I
bad.
was really good friends with Paula. Like, I actually genuinely valued our friendship. And it kinda sucked how everything happened, but, you know, it's just it is what it is, um, you know, so I don't know, I just don't
No,
wanna
my
talk
new
about her
phrase in
anymore.
2025 is it ain't what it isn't. Okay. I'm tired of
Yeah,
hearing it is what it is. No, it ain't what it isn't.
yeah, it was fucked up and, you know, I just it was really shitty. It was shitty all the way around. So I mean, I'm better off on my own. I think I'm more productive on my lives when, you know, I'm doing my own shit. So, and
I
that's
think
just how
so
I
too.
want to
You have
keep
a lot
it.
to
Like
talk
you and
about.
me been laughing our asses off this morning about setting up people for the Redneck Brawl. Like we should start our own, but we
Yeah.
can't call it the Redneck Brawl. Ooh,
Like
Andrew,
who's
you
Buddy
need to
gonna
think
go
of a
against?
snappy name.
Speaking of
Who's
Redneck
Buddy gonna
Brawl,
go against?
yeah. I mean we know
Hey,
that
Ben.
Buddy's not in a position to be fighting people, but if he were in a hypothetical, who would Buddy
Oh, I
fight?
don't know.
Buddy, who would you want to fight? If you could challenge anyone out on the streets to a brawl, like let's just say, you know, you're at 120% health, who would you want to duke it out with? Would you beat Cashville to a pulp for us? Uh-oh, Just Buddy's calling you the L word.
What? What have I lied about? Good morning, April.
Uh-oh. Hey, April, you're my favorite reactor.
How you doing this morning, April? Hey, Joe. What's up?
Hi,
I haven't
Joe.
seen you in a
What's up?
while, Joe.
Welcome to the show. You guys should rewind, man. We had some fun earlier.
We did. We were having fun. We were having a good time. We're
I mean,
still
let's keep
having a
this
good
party
time.
going. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, we're still having a good time.
Don't forget to smash that like, people. I mean, it's free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to donate to
Cassie
Cassie's
versus
Coffee and
April.
Cigarette Fund,
Alfonso wants to see Cassie versus April.
come on. April wants to fight Paula or Bird or Berlinetta. Don't you,
Yeah.
April? Who would April want to fight? Come on, April, tell us. Buddy, I think Buddy's talking to you in his PVR voice. Just look at the shit you have caused. I think he's being comical
Okay.
or
I
facetious,
don't
or what
know.
is it?
I'm sorry if
Sarcastic.
you feel that way, buddy, but I didn't start anything yesterday. So, like, don't try to blame me for like a whole
Kathy's
ass
doing that
community,
thing.
yo.
I think you guys are having a chat to panel misunderstanding. Is what let's
I
all.
think we are too,
Yeah.
especially if he says I've lied about everything when I haven't. So I don't even know what he's talking about. April, how are you doing, girl?
He said you've
Hey, I
lied
heard you
before. Like
wanted
we've
to.
all lied before. Everybody lies. It's
Yeah,
part of the human condition.
everybody's lied. Yeah, everybody has lied in their life. I don't know what I'm supposedly
Just like
lying about
all of you
everything
touch
about.
yourselves. We know that all of you touch yourselves.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I know. April, hey, I wanted to say, earlier, Janie told me you were gonna play the live from yesterday. I have no problem with you playing that. You can play it all you want. I hope you react to it. You're funny as hell. So
Who,
have
April?
fun with it.
April?
Yeah, April, yeah, she
Oh,
can
that's
play.
cool.
Yeah,
April,
she
don't
can
you
do it.
dare go live reacting to anything unless you something that's something like this, unless you tell me ahead of time because I don't want to miss that shit.
Yeah. But
I think
yeah,
her reactions
April,
are
if you want
funny.
to review it or do whatever with it, go ahead and do whatever you want, girl. More power to you. I hope it's fun. I hope you have fun with it.
Look, this
If you want to come
content
up,
is
April,
here
you
to be
can.
watched, okay? If you're I don't believe in I don't like the striking shit has to stop. Like just get over it. People want you have a video, people want to watch your video. Whether
Yeah,
you've got
like that's
a
why I don't
panel or you
private.
made a video or
I,
whatever.
yeah, I have never privated any of my videos. I've never taken any of my videos down. I don't do
But
any
you
of that.
can if
Like I
you
leave
want
them up.
because it's your domain. You can do with it whatever you creatively want to do. You could put content up and take it down every other day if you want. You don't have to answer to anyone. You know,
Yeah.
nobody's paying you. Remember that.
Oh yeah,
Talk
I
to the
know that.
people.
So it's just to me, it makes okay.
Oh, Joe Barron wants to fight AD.
I know,
I
Joe.
thought those two
That would
got along
probably good.
now.
He said with using nunchucks 4 rounds, that would be entertaining.
4 rounds
Ooh,
would
now
be a
we're kind of
pummeling.
venturing into like the wrestling community where they can use chairs and stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I like. Like, I want to jump from the top belt and just, you know, go Jimmy Superfly Snuka on a bitch. Like, bah! Like
Yeah.
making Indian noises like the Ultimate Warrior. I'm a crazy wrestler. My
Oh
wrestling
yeah, I used
persona
to
is
be into
nothing to be
wrestling.
fucked with. Let me tell you something.
Vinny says Sissy, Twink, and Snaggy.
Sissy Twink, who's that?
I forget who that is. Damn, who is that, Vinny? What was
Paula
her
has a
I
fake
forget.
Andrea account. Does she have a buddy one now also? I don't know. Paula wants to be me, and that's fine.
I don't know. Good morning,
She'll
Phoenix.
die
Oh,
trying.
Mocon. That's what they call Mocon is Sissy Twink. I forgot. He's talking about Mocon girl.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. You're a liar. Who's lying?
I'm not even giving it any attention, Andrea. I know I'm not a liar, so whatever.
Are you talking crap on the little family? Does Buddy have like an axe to grind with you, or is he kidding?
I have no idea. And
Click the link, bud.
April said that account was made on February 18th. So I don't know
Oh,
if
that's
that's
why
really
somebody said
Buddy or
Paula
not.
has a fake Andrea
See,
account.
Red
Yeah.
Dog just said that's not
Paula's a
Buddy.
bad troll. He sucks at it. She's
Yeah,
so
and
bad.
April said the real Buddy has a wrench on her channel. So, and Red Dog said it's not the real Buddy either. So I'm not even gonna respond to it because I haven't anything I said yesterday. I did not lie about. So I don't know what his problem
Buddy
is.
said it's me. He's got a
Not
new account. I don't
okay.
know. I'm
Well,
confused now. It's a troll.
I
It's a
don't know,
troll.
but I'm not
It's
gonna
a
give it
troll.
any. I'm not gonna give it any air to breathe. Sorry, but
Just don't respond to it if you're not sure. Here's the thing. If you have a question in your mind, whether it's the real person or not,
yeah,
just
just
don't
leave it
respond to it.
alone.
Yeah, just whatever. The only thing I said was I saw Buddy at Tennessee Accountabilities last night, unless that wasn't the real Buddy. But I had a wrench at Tennessee Accountabilities, but I never thought to check to see if that was the real Buddy or not. Coxman Unite, and the account didn't respond. It's Paula. Oh, Red Dog knows. They have a code. They have the Coxman code. I'm saluting you right now. Little Cox soldiers unite for the fight against Paula Polly. Just kidding.
Red Dog, how you doing, friend? I've missed you.
Somebody was in here
Nobody's backstage. What are you talking about?
Scooter and Mustard. What's that? A fight matchup, or are those two lovers?
Yeah, I guess. Hello, Cats Meow. You weren't backstage, dude. If me and her seen you backstage, I would have let you up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little bit early for Bud. You know, he's kind of like a night owl.
Yeah, it's not him. They don't type like Buddy does. The real Buddy was in my live last night, so it's not him. So.
Okay, so that must be Paula being a crazy bunny boiler. Paula, if you have a mental health professional degree, you need to call some of your comrades or colleagues and get some help.
They should make Paul say moo.
What up, AMC?
What's good, Andrew? How's it going?
Hey, AMC, how are you doing today?
What's poppin'?
Oh, nothing much. You see what we're talking about today.
Well, poppin' is Paula's mitochondrial hyperdema in her cankle.
I just want her to say moo for me, please.
You did. Moo, motherfucker. Moo.
Do you need
Grab
me to
them
do
udders and squeeze.
Moo. Okay, there's my moo.
No, I want Paula to say it. I think because
you want Paula to say, Paula, get up here. Get up here.
She always puts the stream title as Many Mooing Men.
Yeah, Many Mooing Men. Come on, Paula. We want to tip you over. Get up here and pretend like you've been sleeping this whole time.
Good morning,
pretend
United.
You ain't been watching with tears falling down your eyes, Granny.
Oh man, yeah, that fucking stream yesterday was golden though. Yesterday. Oh man.
I mean, we could do it again. I mean, Cassie had fucking views out the ass. Thanks to everybody for coming and supporting Cassie's channel, and also supporting the truth movement.
Whether you like me or not, y'all were here for it. I appreciate it. So
right. So anybody in the chat calling Cassie a liar, because you know Paula can't spell either, with her degree in psychology that she doesn't have. It's probably Paula. And Paula's a bad troll, and she tries to clone people that she wishes she could be like. So, if she wants to come up and cry again and make dictum noises, I'll yield to the bitch.
And have Berto come up and try to defend her. That was scripted. I guarantee it.
So scripted. Like, so, it was such an interference tactic. Like, stop.
Like, and as soon as I saw that Sly got mad about it, I was like, dude, Paul's trying to script some shit.
So I'm saying Sly was able to peep the back chat and see what was happening. Yeah, that's my boo. She's a smart one.
Yeah, I mean, I felt horrible that Sly left. I was like, damn, man, I didn't want her to leave like on a bad note.
Look,
like
I told Sly long ago, when the bitch is talking out of both sides of her mouth, when her actions on the back ain't matching her actions on the front.
Yeah, I mean, anyone's gonna call that out. Anyone's gonna call that out. Yeah.
Some people are palm tree shady. Some people are like an oak tree. Paula's
I mean, I didn't mind that she said it. I just wish she had stuck around, you know.
Paula's big back shady, and she was setting Sly up to become a meal for others. So fuck Paula Polly.
Yeah, I didn't flip flop. I just I talked to her for a little bit and was like, yeah, this bitch is weird. This is not flip flopping.
Chad, you got nerve talking about flip flopping. You're the pot calling the kettle black, boy. You want me to go down the list of your flip-flopping. See, that's the good thing about being me. I hate everybody. Everybody hates me. It's easy. Nobody can call me a flip-flopper. It's like in this cult mentality where it's like you either hang with Dollar Store Demery this week, and if you ain't down with Dollar Store Demery, like, can't laugh at him one day and then tell him that he's being a fuckboy the next, or you're a flip-flopper. You cannot critique anybody, or you're a flip-flopper. You guys are fucking softest ass fucking trolls, soft crab trolls that I've ever met in my decade of time here. You need fucking troll training because you're all fucking locals in troll training. Miss me with your bullshit.
I really like. I also really like April G. I really want to give a shout out to them. I really
Yeah,
like the
April
fucking.
G is awesome.
I really like the.
Yeah,
faces that she
as soon
makes
as I
while
say
she's
something you don't
reviewing.
like, I'm mooing for you. You's a bitch, okay? You like the humiliation because you ain't got nothing else to do, Chad.
Andrea, can
Go
you do
wipe
me a
your
favor?
grandma's ass and cry about it. Go
Andrea,
sip some Halidol, bitch.
can you do me a favor real quick, Andrea?
What?
Can you hold the chat down? I gotta run in the house and grab my charger.
Oh, hell yeah, girl. I got
Okay,
this.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
came in your chat, April, to support. I was going to joke around about your 5 o'clock shadow.
Her
They
bobbing
were
her
over here
head
saying
and
something
shit.
about beards, and I just didn't feel like stirring the shitter. What are you up to, AMC?
Nothing. I have off. I don't know what to do with my fucking time right now. I'm trying
I know
to figure out.
yesterday you were sitting there at this time saying, I got to go into work. You like couldn't wait to punch the
Yeah, I
time
know. I
clock.
love it. 'Cause
Shouldn't you be out recruiting broken down lawnmowers for repair? Or it's
Nah,
not your season. It's
it's
not the
not.
season. I'm
They're not.
sorry.
They don't put them out. There's too much snow right now.
I know you're right. It's radiator and toilet breaking season.
Yeah, but yeah,
Ain't nobody got time to be refurbishing y'all's toilets and zincs.
yeah. But I like. I think. Yeah, I was watching Andrew, and when she bobs her head, does the weird faces to the music is fucking hilarious.
Did you wake and bake?
No, but I think I'm going to in like a couple seconds here. I might do some dabs.
You're already this happy? I'm
Yeah,
proud of you.
dude, I'm always happy. I'm always a bundle of joy.
I am proud of you for waking up and coming to YouTube as a bundle of joy. I really am. Kudos.
And
Yes, I'm back, by the
a
way.
little bit right here. Not too much. Can't do too much. We're doing some. What is it called? The strain's called rainbows.
That goddamn woodpecker, yo.
I love it. It's like a little interlude. What's up, Doc?
Yeah, right. But yeah, you're very cheerful this morning. I'm glad.
Me too.
Well, because I haven't been messing with those people, dude. You know, I don't fuck with those people no more.
Who's those people?
Hey, Shady.
I had trolls at one point. You know, now I don't. And, I'm not involved in their shit sphere.
Maybe we should stop referring to each other as trolls. Just because we disagree with each other and want to verbally fight each other doesn't make us trolls. We just are people
they're
that want to
definitely
fight.
trolls because they go IRL.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you go, I guess is that what makes you a troll? Like, in order to be a troll these days, you have to go IRL.
To me, yeah.
I wouldn't call that trolling. I would just call that gang stalking.
Yeah, I mean, I would never take anything into real life.
Yeah, when you go real life, that's like organized gang stalking. If people are conspiring together to fuck with you in your real life, that's gang stalking. That's not trolling. Trolling stays on the internet. It's just words. Trolling's words and memes, memeology. Anything beyond that's not
like
trolling.
there are some people that deserve that though. Like,
it's Alliance. What's your channel name? Alliance Master Computer. Oh, Allied Master Computer.
Okay,
and
yeah, we just call it AMC because it's a lot shorter.
Here, I'll type in chat so she can find it. One sec. I might disconnect.
Maybe Janie could drop his link if Janie's nice. I don't know if Janie's maybe his channel's stuck up there in the chat. I don't know.
Good morning, Jen.
Then he wouldn't have to leave.
Yeah, no. See, there he
You
is,
hear me?
April, right there.
Yeah, good.
He's a fan ape.
Good morning, Jen. Love you, girl.
I'm having deja vu. Just now when I looked in the chat and saw those people in the chat, and I
Yeah,
had
see,
deja
I
vu.
told her. Yeah, she's pretty good. She makes me laugh a little bit. Man, I want the snow to melt so I can go like fishing again. Like sturgeon fishing's cool too, though. Have you ever seen that?
No, I saw you make the comment about that though. That's pretty
That's
cool.
what's up.
You
They're
guys are
like
basically like Canadians. Like you're basically like Inuit, like Eskimos up there in Wisconsin.
pretty much, but except the Canadians got to figure it out, and they have legal weed, and we don't. We only have beer. So
Look how
it's just
rude you are, Brooke. You
it
you hear
sucks.
me up here. She's such a
Yeah,
disrespectful little bitch sometimes in the mornings.
there.
Get you a 5-hour energy, Brooke, and get on the goddamn ball. I know you've been hanging out with that geriatric old man over there. You'd say hello to me when you get here. And to
Is
the
it
other panel guest.
is that
God damn.
Brokeback Brookie?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Brokeback Brooke.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. I hear Paul always talking about her.
Yeah, careful with her. She'll get you pregnant.
I don't think I can. I don't think that can happen to me.
Well, fuck you too, Jen. Fuck your life.
Jeez.
I don't give a fuck if you're a mod or not. Fuck you. You're like, I didn't say hi either. Well, clearly I wasn't paying attention. Just because you have a blue wrench doesn't make you king of the world. Brookie told me I was part of the cupcake crew, and now today she's here trying to play me sweet. Bitch, I'll whip you up a batch of salty cupcakes and be back over there with my boot on your neck in no time, cunt. Keep
The
up the good work.
Cupcake Crew. What does that mean?
Those birds sound just delightful, don't they?
They
It's so
sound like
relaxing.
I'm sorry. I'm
pterodactyls.
sorry. My birds annoy you guys. I
Don't
know.
apologize. It's
Oh, I found
beautiful.
it.
Do you
Let's
have palm trees?
go. Sorry, I'm like really happy I found this.
Do you have
I'm so-
palm trees?
Yeah.
Oh, I won't come stay at your
I have
house.
like 6 palm trees
How
in
come
my
people
yard,
with
and then
palm
the
trees
tree
never
that's
invite
right next to
YouTubers to
my
their
house
house?
is like a regular tree, and that's where the squirrels live.
God damn it. God damn. I have
What's
everything in my
wrong?
I have everything in the fucking camera bag but the fucking battery, dude. God damn it, dude.
You're falling short.
I'm fucking
How's
spur
this
I'm
happen?
I'm moving right now. I don't
No,
know.
you're not.
I don't know where the fuck it went. It's really pissing me off.
Oh
You're
man,
probably
that's
sitting on it.
No, it's not. It's been gone for like probably 2 years. I want to fucking start taking photos again and shit of like fucking like nature.
Yeah, I
yeah,
like doing nature photography as well. It's fun. Once I
yeah.
sat there and
Lady
watched a
Tracy
mama
does it
seagull
too.
teach her babies how to hunt, and it was the cutest, most spiritual thing I've ever seen in my life. It was at Cape Charles Beach in Virginia.
Uh, yeah, and I have all these like fucking like old ass fucking comics that I fucking don't want. So I'm like, gotta sift through this shit.
Me too. I've got to have a eBay sale.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of like anime shit that like I gotta go through, and I fucking want to get rid of it, and I don't like it. I was big into that when I was like a teenager and shit, but like now it's like fucking lame. I'm like, dude, you gotta find
You know anything
something.
about Facebook Marketplace?
I do, yeah. I know a lot about it, but I just don't like using it. Okay, there's some of this shit we can. Sorry, I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna dip for a little bit, and I'll fucking
Okay.
stay in chat. So
Okay,
peace.
thank
Alrighty.
you.
Thank
This
you
was
for
thank you
coming
for letting
up.
me up, dude. What's up?
Fun talking to you.
Yes, that was fun.
He's a funny
There you
guy.
go.
He's a fun
Yeah,
guy, not a fun guy. A fun guy.
yeah,
But
he's fun. I'm glad he liked the show yesterday.
yeah, he keeps coming back for more. He doesn't seem to like Paula. I don't know what she did to him.
I don't know. I would have no clue.
So, everything good?
Yeah, you miss your squirrel storm? My squirrels will be coming down in a little bit to get their food. Do a live stream selling antiques or some shit. Yeah,
I could
I
do an
guess you could
auction. I
do
could be like,
that.
I could do like a,
Yeah, yeah,
how do
like
you
do
do
like a
it?
little auction. That would be fun.
I was thinking of doing a yodeling stream. Would anybody be interested?
Yodeling, Andrea.
Well, I'm
Out
serious.
there
Like
looking like the
we've got to
girl on
start
the Swiss
tapping into
Miss
other
packaging.
resources.
Good morning, Crystal. How are you?
Good morning, Crystal with a K. How are you today?
Nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to
Careful
see
there
you
next
here.
to Brookie. She bites. April G, she's in one of the nice ones. Brookie bites and she might, if you smell something, it's probably her, not April.
Andrea, Joe said he's a semi-pro yodeler. You might have some competition, girl.
That's funny. Do you have a set of clogs too?
I know, right?
Wooden
Like I can
clogs?
picture you dressed up as the girl on the Swiss Miss box, you know, in your little Dutch outfit out there yodeling. Oh, he said I barn yodel and clog dancer. So there you go.
Remember St. Pauli's girl? That'd be
Yeah.
fun. I just got a vision of St. Pauli's girl in clogs yodeling. Just saying. This is how
Yeah.
my creative brain works. I
I
need some
know that's
I need some
sometimes
editors
what
on my team. I'm
Oh,
taking
man.
applications for content edits. I'm just gonna throw out a bunch of ideas and see what they can put together for me.
He said he looks damn good in lederhosen.
In what?
Yeah, Joe said he looks damn good in lederhosen.
He must be
I think I
speaking
said it
Amish or
right.
something.
No, lederhosen is the things they wear under their kilts.
April, click the link, April, please, God. She said she
Yes,
thought
come
about
on up,
Robin
April.
Baskin.
You can come
Come
back.
on,
You can come up
Ape.
anytime.
I'll come to your show next time. This time, I don't know what happened. Like you were in the middle of like a serious reaction. I definitely I'm very careful about like there's a time for seriousness and there's a time to have fun, and April has a serious aspect to her channel that takes precedent over fun and games. So unless she's down to clown, I ain't gonna go over there fucking around. I have respect for her
Yeah,
artistry.
I like what April does. You know,
Oh shit, there's an executive order in the chat with eyeballs.
I've
Why
seen
did that
that.
intimidate me?
I don't know. I'm trying to message a response to someone on here. Hold on. So
Okay.
sorry.
Cassie's moonlighting, ladies and gentlemen. But
No,
welcome
I'm
to the
putting it in the
show.
chat. I was putting it in the chat. Storm was saying that squirrels love veggies, and I was letting him know my squirrels love peanuts in the shell the best, but they will eat veggies. They like watermelon. Like in the summer, I'll kind of put the watermelon slices in the freezer for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I take them out to them and they mow those down. So yeah, we were talking
You have
about
that in common
squirrels.
with Jules and the little. I had a squirrel that I fed in my yard for years. I named him Rocky, but then he hopped one day he hopped up on the transformer box or something and fried him right down his tail and everything. Just trauma.
Well, I've always said from the very beginning that I'm starting a squirrel army. So,
That's
my
funny. I
squirrels,
like it.
when the squirrels see us, if we shake the bag of peanuts, they'll come right up to us and take them right out of our hands. They're so used to being fed. So, but one year, it wasn't last year. No, I think it was the beginning of last year. one of the squirrels had came down, and my daughter named her Sandy because of SpongeBob.
Aw, from
And she
SpongeBob.
came down, and a cat grabbed her, and I yelled to my boyfriend. I was like, "Get that fucking cat!" And he ended up coming back to the house with the squirrel and a towel, and he gave it to me, and he's like, "Man, it's fucked up," and the cat punctured its lung, so I sat there loving on it and everything, and till it passed away, like, I felt so bad. I was, like, trying to save it and all
Aw.
this shit, but now, like, I guess Sandy's mate comes down, and she had babies, so, like, we call all the squirrels Sandy. It was something my daughter did, but this one had babies, so now there's 3 of them, and her babies are, like, I don't know, I guess, like, between toddler and youth stage, I guess, an animal, like, I don't know what they would consider it, but, yeah, they'll take the peanuts and stuff right out of our hand, like, they are so used to us feeding them, they're not afraid of us or anything. But I felt really bad when the one got caught by the cat. So now, like, when we feed the squirrels, I always let my dog on the porch because he hates cats and he'll normally see them before the squirrels do. But if I see a cat, I goes running right out there and I make them run up the tree. Good morning,
See,
April.
Storm's down there being unnecessarily racist. And you know what, Storm?
Do
I
it.
love watermelon. You know? And
Oh,
white people, we like watermelon too. Okay.
yeah.
Are you
Come
gonna
on, you guys.
apologize? Is he with Paula?
That's not cool.
You
You
see the
know,
one I rescued, Andrea, the first video I posted had 22.3K. Look, Storm, the Lord giveth and the YouTube lords will taketh away. That you cannot take that 2.3K with you to heaven, sir. I just want to give you that message today. Hey, April, how are
What's
you?
up? What's up? I hollered for you earlier. I had seen you were in there. I'm like, Andrea, are you still here? I'll drop the link.
Yeah, I was in limbo between Cassie's panel and then I saw people in chat in yours, so I ran over to yours just to show some love. I saw that you were doing serious shit. I didn't want to, but I
Yeah, I was
must have just
reacting to a couple diss tracks, and then I was done.
You've been killing it.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, you do a good while. I haven't caught you in a while because you kind of go late at night, but I always try to get you on the replay. But I enjoy your content. Good morning, Becky G.
Look, Cassie, that's probably a fib. You don't watch nothing.
Listen, if it's I've said now. Listen, I have said I watch Triple T. I watch Lori. April stuff I watch because it's reacting. It's not
Oh,
all
okay,
just a
gotcha.
drama filled live. Do you see what I'm saying? So there
That's
are certain people
exactly.
that I do watch.
I'm glad you
That
said that because that's exactly why I don't go over to April's and talk shit unless she's down to clown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll
yeah,
watch. If she's reacting, I'll watch, but I don't comment because I don't want to spark anything just in case there's any other bush watchers.
yeah.
But yeah, the shit's good, Abe.
Well,
You got
I'm always down to clown. I don't give a
oh,
fuck.
Good
shit.
morning, Durkee. Morning,
If you
Becky
could
G.
fight in the
Love you,
redneck
sis.
brawl, April, who would you fight in the redneck brawl if we had our own? Who would you want to go up against?
Paula or Bird.
That's what I said, girl. I knew it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pick one though. If you only had one choice right now, who would you want to pummel to the ground and take them down to Chinatown?
Bird.
Oh, now we're getting to the bottom of things.
Yeah, it's just it's a hate relationship with me and Bird. She feels the same way
That's
about me.
wild. I don't know. So maybe I'm not sure, but I just figured I don't know. I thought that you would dislike Paula more than Bird, but I know that your hate for Bird runs deep.
I mean, when you go after my kid, like, no.
Oh, there's Buddy. Is that the real Buddy?
Yeah, that's the real Buddy.
Buddy, there was a fake Bud in here earlier.
Yeah, Buddy, I think Paula or somebody's trying to be you.
She's trying to use your own tactics, Bud. Look at her. Or
They
whoever.
Yeah, I
created
don't know who it was, so
they
it
created
was
a
stupid.
Just Buddy account with all lowercase letters, and it was created on February 18th. And the only reason I know that is because they tried to come in my live and were like, "Give me my wrench."
And they kept calling Cassie a liar, but they kept calling her a layer because they kept spelling it wrong. You're a layer. You're a layer. It's
Yeah,
Pauletta.
and when I asked what I was lying about, they just said everything, and then said I caused a whole bunch of stuff. So whatever. It's
Let's talk
interesting.
on
Good
that,
morning,
Cat Daddy.
Durkee. Good morning, Durkee. Let me say hi to some of the people that just came in real quick because I feel like I missed people. Becky G, love you, sis. The real buddy, what's up? How are you, sir? And Durkee. Oh, there we go. Chanel snuck in. Good morning, Chanel. Love you, honey. So it looks like I've got everyone now. All right, now we can talk. Sorry.
Yeah, we did have an interesting conversation, didn't we, buddy? We was talking about eating ass. my whole live chat and me was hilarious.
I missed it. Are y'all hungry this morning?
I wouldn't. I was
Dang,
clowning
April.
people who did it. I was like, y'all are nasty. Buddy said it tastes like lips and pennies.
Ew.
Oh my
Dear Lord, that's disgusting.
buddy, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you got April G aroused first thing.
No, actually, not at all.
You turned
He's the
her
one
off.
that got aroused. He said in my live chat, "Does anybody else have a boner?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
Jesus.
Stop lying, buddy. We all know you can't get it up and you shoot blanks. The word's already been put out on the street.
When I read it, when he said it tastes like lips and pennies, that took me the fuck. I was like, "What's your pickup line like?" "What's up, Abraham Lincoln? You set me free with your copper ass, baby."
You're funny. Oh, Red
I
Dog's
know.
talking
April
about hash
cracked
browns.
me
That's
up.
my weakness. I love me a hash brown, boy.
Good
I'll
morning,
do wild
Ghost.
shit for a hash brown from Wawa, y'all.
The fuck is Wawa?
It's
My
a
local
convenience store.
I'm kidding, buddy. Disclaimer. Them's just jokes, y'all.
That's like what I called water when I was a baby. That's weird.
That's not weird because it's actually the Native American word for Wawa is water.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
know
good
that. I
job,
didn't know
April.
that.
You're a smart cookie, girl. It's
I
because you
know.
got them Libra gang.
I'm telling you.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's why you and
April, I
Bird would
find
be a
you
good fight.
extremely hilarious.
Oh, that
So
would be so good. I think Bird's a fighter, and I think you're a fighter.
Yeah, I am.
You put
I
them rings
won't,
on,
but the
boy.
thing
Good
is,
God.
I don't wear rings like that anymore.
No, but I'm saying, think about it. Remember back in the day when you were like in 7th grade and the girl wanted to fight you, and that's like the
Oh
first thing
yeah.
you do. Take off your earrings,
Oh
put a
yeah.
couple rings on,
Yep.
put some Vaseline on your eye boobs.
Put your hair up in a ponytail.
yeah,
Tennis shoes. But not like I'm not one to like hit somebody first, but unless it's just wild. But
Did you catch the Redneck Brawl at all?
mm-mm.
Damn, anybody here watch that shit? It was hilarious.
I freaking missed it this time, but I've watched it all the other times. That's why I asked if Big Murph and them were there because like they do great commentary, Big Murph and Catfish Cooley. I normally try to watch it when they're the ones
It was so
commentary.
funny. They were just, when the ring girls came up, it was like, they were just kind of like, it was funny. They were just being comical about it. It was hilarious. The fights were
Crystal,
just not as good as I expected.
I'm curious. How tall do y'all think I am? Like, do y'all think I'm like this little short, fat
I'm gonna
motherfucker?
guess and say you're like 5'5". I'm 5'3", so I'll say you're like
I've
5'5".
shrunk an inch. Now I'm down to 5'2". People think I'm taller than I am. I'm a
Damn.
midget. Yeah.
I'm
Well,
taller
fuck
than
some
you,
shit. I'm
Andrea.
little, but I'm
Wow.
lion-hearted now. Don't get it twisted. So what's your height, April?
How tall you think I am?
I'm gonna say 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, I'm 5'7".
Get it,
Awesome.
girl.
Yep.
Don't let April's chair
Yeah, don't let him
Look.
fool you.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Okay, she got legs. And she knows
Jamie's
how to
5'8".
use them. She'll wrap them around your neck like a python and make you. Never mind, buddy.
Yeah, Crystal, I'm in
Buddy.
the music club too. Jamie said she's 5'8", y'all, but Crystal and me are both in the midget club. I'm only 5'3", so
Yeah,
Well,
like I need a
Andrea's
spoon to get stuff out of the
5'2".
cabinet.
yeah, I didn't think you were that tall, April. I really didn't.
I could kind of tell
Crystal said,
the way when she's
April,
sitting in the
you'd be a
car.
big giant compared to Bird.
I could tell by April's car videos. That's really how you can determine a person's height
Yeah,
by looking
it
at them in
is.
a vehicle.
It is.
Yeah.
And then I said, run, 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 run for your life. You don't want that April G stride.
My ass couldn't run now if I wanted. Well, I guess I could if a serial killer was after me or some shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. You'd be like Forrest Gump when them damn braces broke off his legs, girl. And you'd be running.
Now, I got a gun. I'll just shoot him all. Triple T came through my live last night. It was wild last night. It was great.
Oh, you think, have you guys let bygones be bygones over the years? Or do you think that's what he's going for? Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know why. It was weird.
Well, it's not weird. It's a good sign. He's let bygones be bygones. Take it for what it is.
Yeah, well, I hold grudges. So.
You're the big fucking Super Bowl halftime reactor now.
Well,
Triple T
but I
is
support
sitting
Triple
down at
T
your
and Lori.
pedestal.
I like Triple T for the rundown and stuff like that. And I've
Right,
met
right.
Triple T, and Triple T was very respectful towards me. He's a great guy, so
Oh,
I don't have
absolutely.
any
I
bad
respect
feelings
that.
about it.
Me. He wasn't respectful towards me, but I'm gonna let it go. I mean, I'm over it, but I'm just saying my experience was a little different. So I respect that.
Everybody's experience with people are
Exactly.
different. I'm just saying I have nothing bad to say about Tim and Lori. I like them. I got a lot of respect for them. They're really good friends to me. So I do have a lot of respect for them. Not everybody has to like them. I'm not saying, oh, everybody must like them, you know. People are gonna clash, people are gonna have issues. So
well, we just have a history. I've known Triple T for like a little over 5 years now, and you know I have thoughts, but I just keep them to myself.
Red Dog and Ghost of Shadows are having a chat fight.
Oh, are they fighting in the chat?
Yeah, they're having a little troll war down there, and then Chad's saying that Ghost has him blocked.
Do y'all know who Tea Tree? Who is behind that account?
I don't know. They were just in here though, but I don't know.
We don't know who Two Sickies is. We don't know who Tea Tree is.
I heard Paula
There's another
say
new one. There's another new one out, April, that got it's another good one. I mean, they're good. I don't know how these people do it, but
I heard Paula one morning in her live say she shared the teacher account with somebody, but then other people were like, no, it ain't Paula. So I don't know.
What happened? There was the bitch for sure controversy. There was the truth be trolled controversy. There's been several of these offshoot accounts that have popped up like this. But I mean, Paula is a big, I don't know. She promotes things, but that doesn't mean she's tied into them because she promoted Clifford all the time, and now she acts like he's.
They made whoever it is. I thought it was Paula when I first saw it, but they made
that's
a hilarious.
Nothing personal. Thank you, Brookie. Thank you.
They made a hilarious meme on me, and I thought it was so funny.
I mean, you can't. People do what they want with their art. They're having fun doing it. I mean,
I have fun with memes too. It don't bother me.
It's basically
like if Two Sickies or something made something of me, it wouldn't upset me at all. I am in one. Like he has my name up on a sign that JM's getting arrested at. And like those don't bother me. Like
everybody
I think they're funny. I think they're funny and all of that. And That memes and shit like that don't bother me. I think
Me
It
half
would
the
be
neither.
time I
they
find them
because we
hilarious
don't
anyway.
know if it's a he or a she, really.
Yeah, that's
And
true. You're right.
we're acting like it's God. It's like he said.
I'm sorry.
It could be two fat old ladies doing it. We don't know. They could be in another country. We don't know.
True.
It could
Not
be
true. Not
observers. It could
true.
be people that just are watchers and don't, it doesn't have to be a main character.
Right.
Yeah.
And for me, like it's kind of like a diss track. Like for instance, if Eminem were to diss me and just call me, I'd be happy. I'd be like, hey, I made it. He hates me,
You
but
know
I
you want
made
to
it.
marry him.
Yeah, my thing's always been like, when people start liking you, why do it anymore?
That's
Buddy
funny.
thinks Tea Tree is a dude. What makes you think that? I'm always interested in people's logic and how they get to how they figure it. Well, I always think by like with two sickies, whenever I would try to like decode who could this be, like initially my first thought is it's got to be the last people that I'd possibly think of. So who would be the last people I would think of, and then I work from there. Could be totally backwards and wrong, but when it comes to engineering and looking at like something, I have to do it backwards because I'm a little retarded.
What's up, Trick?
Oh, Trick's here.
Every time I say Trick, here I go again talking rap. I can't help it. I think about you gonna make you call up Trick, you a bitch. Every time I don't know why.
I think
know.
Trick Daddy. And then I think of those, the tricks, like the whores on the street.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think, yeah, I think Trick Daddy too is what comes to my mind when I hear that guy's name.
But speaking of Trick Normano, he does he always posts several tricks on his channel per day. Like I wanted to like be a supporter, but like I don't need that all in my feed all day long. Just like he really wants us to believe that he's meeting these hot bikini clad women on site on like red carpets or something. It's like, dude, you're
Who?
grabbing those pictures off of like Instagram or Facebook or something. Stop acting
What are you
like
talking
you're
about?
coming across these hot Hooters bitches everywhere you go throughout the day.
Are you talking about Trick?
Nick Romano, the real Nick Romano.
Oh,
Trick Romano, I guess, is Bobo Nick Romano.
Andrea, do you see that post? Is that the real square?
Andrea,
it's
stop
not.
lying. You used me for the Gene team.
It's
That makes no
not.
sense whatsoever. I don't even like what?
I know. I was just asking you if you thought it was the real square or not.
No idea.
I don't think so.
He's just another YouTuber to me. He's not anything special to me.
I don't think. I mean, I know he was in here yesterday, but his thing didn't look like that yesterday. Yeah, Becky said no.
What's
That was
up,
the big one
Becky?
yesterday.
You said hi earlier, Becky, and I didn't get to say hi. What's up?
It's sister.
I said, Becky, you stop it now.
Sister.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I like your picture, Andrea.
Thank you. It's my new one from around holidays.
Got your flannel on.
Yeah. I love a good lumberjack flannel, man.
I'm a hoodie girl.
I like hoodies too, but like around the house when I don't want that big bunch up on my neck because it like bundles up my hair. I just like, whatever I have on. If I feel chilly or whatever, I'll just throw on a
I'll be
red and
so
black
glad
lumberjack.
when my hair grows back out so I can stop wearing these stupid fucking caps.
I like your hair that length though. It looks cute on you. Like some people look cute in short haircuts.
No, I look like a fucking fat ass fucking dude.
April, don't talk like that. Stop.
It's the truth.
No, it's not.
I am very self-aware. I call it being self.
Andrea's right. I don't like when people talk
You're
like
thick,
that
and
about
that's good.
themselves.
You're thicker than a Snicker, and that's all that matters. Like, don't talk about yourself like that.
No, I'm not like being like, oh,
straight
poor
up,
pitiful
April,
me.
straight
I'm
up,
just saying I'm
when I raised-
self-aware.
Look,
When I
I'm the
raised
biggest
my
critic.
kids, girl, literally, there was certain words they were not allowed to use referring to themselves. Ugly, fat, any of that they were not allowed to use growing up. So
Uh-uh.
don't talk like that. I don't
You
like
talking
when
about
women
your
talk like
kids?
that about themselves.
Look, I don't think you're fat. I don't think you're ugly. I think you're pretty. And I'm not
Yeah.
lying. Like, you're cute. So stop. And your haircut's cute. You're allowed to switch up your hair. It's cute. You might be
Well,
sick of it and bored with it. And you might be, hating on yourself. Stop it.
I don't look at it like that. I look at it as being self-aware.
I feel like since you got your haircut, you gained more traction on the YouTube streets, but I could be wrong.
Mm,
You now have a reputation for not giving a fuck, and that's good.
that is
But
true.
you're going to end up being your own worst critic if you overthink it. Just keep being you. You're cute. People come to watch you. They like you. That's what matters. This is not a dating app,
All
anyways.
7 of them, and I love them.
Well, I mean, you have 7 hardcore people that are always there. You know what I mean? At least you
I
have a
love
core
them.
group.
I love
Yeah.
them.
I like it when I have small, like if I, back in the old days when I do like my early morning chats where I'd just wake and bake and stare out the window.
Yeah.
I liked it when I had a smaller, more intimate crowd setting,
Yeah, I like it. I don't think I would like it if my chat was like flying and I couldn't like interact with people and stuff.
Yeah, it's not even about that really. It's just about social
It's
interaction.
never been about that for me. Like, and most people come to my channel because they want to see my reactions. You know what I mean? They don't come for the live streams and shit.
If that's real square, is he welcome to click your link, Cassie? Because it seems,
If it's the real square, he can hit my link, but I guarantee you it's probably not the real square.
okay. I mean,
So
I know we had the
It's
copy
not.
and paste bandit
the
and all
link's
that.
there.
So
Buddy,
somebody's out
thank
here
you.
advocating for square at Cassie's. That's funny.
Buddy, I
That's probably
appreciate it
Paula.
too.
That's Paula too. Paula, just click the link. I won't kick your horse teeth in today, I promise.
Oh Lord, I don't think she'd have the balls enough to click a link with.
I can hear her knees clinking. I can hear her boots rattling from here. I'll go easy on you, Paula. It's Sunday. It's the Lord's day.
But buddy, thank you, by the way. I really do appreciate it. Like, seriously, I was surprised when you said all that. I was like, oh shit.
Mean Muggin said, "How did YouTube begin?" In the beginning,
A guy
there
went
was
to a
light.
zoo.
And then we created the darkness. And that's where we are right now. We're in the darkness, okay? Go to the light, Carolyn. I'm stoned to the bone. Oh, shit. Square account. Look, some people make up, like Square could have a backup account. Like, that might be
He
what he's
does. I
creeping
mean, he
on.
does.
So it could be Square. Like, I hate trying to figure out who the alts are. Like, wouldn't it just be
Yeah, I don't
easier?
like trying to figure it out.
Everybody,
If
just
they're
put
being
who you
stupid, I ignore it.
are.
One of his alts is official reckoning owl 322.
Are you sure that's even him?
Yep.
He could be dead right now for all we know. He could be out on the street getting pregnant. Nobody has any touches with him. Man, y'all
Oh
are
well.
doing bad. You're down bad. Nobody knows where Ruski is.
Square's
Nobody knows where
just
Square is. What if Ruski's with Square? Fuck.
Square's fucking too predictable and boring right now for me. Right now, anyway.
I don't know.
It's got me wondering now if there was some truth to the fact that Ruski stole Bambi's Ativan. Like, what if he's out here making deals? If Square was willing to buy books, $100 worth of supplies, I mean, maybe he felt bad for Ruski did reach out to him because Square showed us. That's the last time anybody heard from him. So either Bambi used Ruski's phone after she killed him to text Square so everybody would think he was alive, Or Square's the last person that's talked to Ruski, and he's on his way with a big bottle of Advans.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it.
So I'm gonna do like Kathy would do. So
I know you like it when I say so. So. But April, are you gonna go live or anything?
I don't know. I just got through being live not
yeah,
long
she
ago.
just got done. We got to
But
get on. We got to go to church.
Let me know if you're gonna do a review of the live yesterday. Let me know. I'll definitely show up.
I mean, I started watching it earlier because I wanted to see Andrea drag Paula, and
Yeah.
and that I know I'm petty. I'm sorry.
No,
But
you're not. I mean, I think you should rewatch it and react to it. You
well,
get
I
need
hadn't got
something
to
do.
watch it like literally when I got to that part, and you were like, "What's up, Paula?" And then Janie came in and was like, "Hey, Cassie's live," and she said you could come over, and so I stopped my live to come over here.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, and take your time whenever you watch it. Whenever you decide to do something, just let me know so I
Or
can
put
come.
that in the chat. Do y'all want to watch April? I mean, are you free, April G? Do you have time? Do you
Oh
guys
no,
want to
I
go
like
over it?
literally if I go live or not, I'm watching it. If y'all want me to go live
Well,
and
that's what I
do it,
mean.
I will.
There's 65
Yeah, I mean,
people.
I would love for you to go live because my boyfriend just got up and I have to
Yeah,
go up
she's
to
got
the
shit to do.
store. So
Oh, okay.
that way it's easier for me to watch instead of being live. But I'm
Maybe
totally down for
Jeannie
it.
or Griswold can drop April's link, and everybody could, all
Yes.
65 of you can head over there to watch April talk that cash shit.
Well, I'm just gonna watch Andrea talk that cash shit to Paula. I got it at that stop. It's literally on a tab right now, stopped at the timestamp.
Yeah,
You want me to come
everybody
over
wants
there and
you to
react
do
to this
it.
with you?
So just somebody drop her link, Jonathan. Janie, does any of you guys have her link? If you can drop it in chat, please.
Are you inviting me over, April, or are you good?
Yeah, of course. The more the merrier.
Okay, let's do
I'll
church.
come
Church
over
at
if you
April's
need
place,
me
y'all.
to answer any questions or whatever. Just let me know and I'll come up.
Thanks
Okay.
for coming. Thanks for having me, Cassie.
It'll be an
No
open
problem.
panel.
Here's
I'll
April's
drop the
link.
link.
Thank you.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Becky and everybody dropped it for you. Make
Thank
sure
y'all.
everybody goes on over to April's. I love y'all. April, Andrea, thanks for being on the panel. Pleasure as always. I love y'all, and we'll see you at April's. Love y'all. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.